Wow. Okay, that was much more difficult than it needed to be. I'm sorry. We had some video driver issues. It was like we're starting a little late, but I promise it's all gonna work out. All right. So we are playing D&D today. I've got a party set up. They're all already in. One of them is streaming her own perspective, and we're just gonna hop into it. I already told a lot of you guys about it. They're already in Discord, muted, and they're just waiting on me. Then it's all ready to go. All right, I'm gonna hop in. I'm gonna unmute them, make sure everything is okay, and get this off my screen. Close that. What was that? Yeah.
That's my DM.
Hello, people. Okay, so I had some video driver updates. Apparently, Twitch had some issues, but I think we're all set. I think we're all good to go. Looks like, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
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 Say.
Okay. So.
Maybe you should lower your volume or raise Discord slightly to match it with everyone else's.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Who?
Like, I want to make sure
That is a good
it's
point.
all the
Yeah.
audio.
Everyone. Yeah.
Who? Everybody?
Who?
Me?
Said that.
Who's too loud?
I am too loud.
who's
so I'm gonna
different?
turn everyone up.
Turn me up. Testing my audio.
Testing my audio.
Oh, that's too loud.
Testing my audio.
I turned Matt too loud.
Testing my audio.
Testing my audio.
Babe, mic check.
Hello.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 4.
Alright. Everyone count to 4.
4.
I'm
1, 3,
ironic,
9,
so.
7, 8, 2,
1, 3,
4.
5, 4.
Hey.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You should change your Discord to push to talk. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You know,
How do I-
perhaps, but also,
I declare a thumb war.
I'm not gonna do that.
I am the boss who declares a thumb war.
Oh, now he's British and French?
British
Okay,
and
my turn.
No, I'm from Avignon. I have there's no such thing as France.
France.
Why do people keep us saying that?
Am I up? Oh my God, I don't deal with Twitch a whole lot. Alright, sorry, it's gonna be a little scuffed at the beginning. I am currently streaming, right? I think I am.
Oh, you are.
Okay, cool. I never mess with this stuff. Like, I've played Isaac a few times. Okay. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
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 Y'all.
Y'all.
Yeah.
Where does it ever be? Whew! Let's go.
Alright.
I'm just nervous.
I'll be nervous. The forces of life and death guide the world in an endless battle for balance. One cannot exist without the other, just as light cannot exist without the darkness. In the everlasting battle for control, it takes but a single event to tip the scales and shift the paradigm forever. After the death of the cruel King Valus, the nation of Lusitania was thrown into a state of disarray. The king's son, a youth of 15 by the name of Julian, succeeded his father, and in a move that shocked the world, dismissed all of his surrounding advisors. Vowing to rule of his own accord and to not be influenced by the monsters in his father's employ. The king's favor became the envy of every ambitious lord of the land, and by year's end, a gathering of unprecedented size formed, each vying for the attention of King Julian and for a place at his side. The spectacle evolved to a menagerie showcasing everything from the typical melee and archery contest to trick riding and troops of jesters performing and dancing. There was a place for everyone, and money to be made for those who could find an audience. Though Julian's circle remained minimal, what followed was a period of vast expansion and prosperity. The young boy, shadowed more often than not by his consistent bravado, had proven to be the ruler of the Lusitania so desperately demanded. The nation thrived, and to commemorate this new age, a new tradition had formed. None could ever boast the size of that first tournament, but every 5 years, the nation gathers to compete in and for the king's favor. A fortnight into the 6th installation, the festivities are in full swing. A true canvas of the nation, all manner of people are emerged. Some for the show, some for the shops, and some to write their names in the history books. Okay, break immersion a little bit. Lindsay, you all good?
Woo! Woo!
Whoa!
Let's go.
Lusitania.
Lusitania. Okay. Alright.
Hey, quick thing. I think the music was very slightly too loud. I don't know if that's just me.
I had to turn it down.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I'm sorry,
agree.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know how to turn it
Just
down.
very slightly, maybe 10%.
Yeah, it's gonna
I
be
think.
it's gonna be a little scuffed. I'm sorry.
It kind of built. Yeah, you're fine. I'm just letting you know on our end. It was like maybe when it built up, it was a little too loud,
Okay.
but it's all good.
Alright. Lindsay, you good?
Yeah.
Okay. Soft shafts of sunlight filtered through the canopy, dancing over open tomes, worn scrolls, and sketches drawn in careful sylvan script. A young elven girl sits cross-legged beneath the boughs of a towering duskwood tree, its roots curling around the stone curling around the stone altar that she used as a desk. Her fingertips stained with ink and powdered herbs, her pale blonde hair swept into a loose braid. Lost in her notes, puzzling through a faded passage on divine resonance, she feels a familiar presence behind her. You're bending the translation too literally. The glyph doesn't mean purity, it means origin. She turns to look up at him, a knowing, confident smile.
Then the text is wrong. It's contradicting itself.
He crouches down beside her, his long fingers brushing over the edge of the parchment. Or perhaps it's waiting for someone to ask the right question. She hesitates, staring at the parchment, analyzing.
If that means origin, then...
Quickly scribbling a new line of translation into the margins. For a moment they watch quietly, examining the new meaning in the scrolls. Listening to the forest is hush. The wind stirs the pages. Somewhere above, a bird sang like a flute. You have a gift, Arden. Not just power. You see deeply, insight far beyond your years. And that's far more rare than you might think. She looks away, but she was smiling now, faintly, secretly. This was the part of the world that made sense to her. Books, patterns, and possibility. And Alaris, he saw her, not just for what she could do, but who she would become. And with him as her guide, her mentor, and most of all her friend, who she would become here among the circle's quiet revenants and whispering trees, she didn't feel like an outsider anymore. She felt chosen. And that is Arin, our first player. Hey!
Woo!
Hey!
That was good.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry, that was my Discord. Alright. We open on a new scene. Water sloshes as two small reptilian hands scrub out the insides of another cup. The two talls threw another party last night, and where there's a party...
Wait, Troy, pause.
Okay.
You want to pull up the picture?
I suppose.
And the music? Is there music?
Is there music?
I don't
It-
have...
No, there's not music.
Oh. But you want to pull up the picture for context, I guess?
I suppose.
Because it's still on Orin for me right now. Orin,
you
sorry.
You have to click off that.
Yep.
Oh,
Well,
okay, I
And
clicked
yeah,
on
that's also not her
interest.
character portrait. That is a specific picture she sent me for her background.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
okay. So I just
Yeah,
click out of
pull
it.
any of mine, doesn't matter.
Okay. I think the see.
Don't y'all have music? I thought you did.
Nope, still not
I
right.
do. Gabe doesn't, I think.
No, I don't really.
I did a last
I
second.
couldn't settle on anything.
Yeah.
It's gonna make me pull something else in.
There we go.
That works.
Sorry, let me start this over. Water sloshes as two small reptilian hands scrub out the insides of another cup. The two talls threw another party last night, and where there's a party, someone has to clean it up. But someone is going to be paid for his work. Come on, just do it, it'll be funny. A voice calls from seemingly inside his own head. The small amethyst ring warm around his finger. It almost seemed to radiate a tiny amount of warmth when the voice spoke to him. Kobold! A large man walks by, pulling a small sack from a larger sack. He drops it onto a stool next to the bucket of water, the coins inside making a distinct clink as they land.
Thank you, Master.
Continuing his mundane task as the voice continues to prod at his thoughts. The fat man has more in that bag than he'll ever hand over to someone like you. Finishing the last of the flagons, he carries the tray over to the other side of the kitchen, arranging the theme. The more expensive glass mugs pulled down from the shelves. Apparently, the party tonight was to be a fancy one. The ring warm around his finger. Airhead didn't always need to use his words. The expensive
Crunch.
glass shatters under his foot, wrapped in a small cloth. He grinds it into smaller and smaller pieces, down into a fine glass dust. Carrying the towel, he walks into the next room. A few small steps down into a half-buried cellar the size of a closet. Kept cool with large blocks of ice lining the walls. He wasn't there for the large blocks, though. Opening a chest of the smaller cubes, the ones that the two talls put into their drinks. Walking away from the inn as the festivities begin, several of the fat man's sacks now in his pocket. He'd find more work. And the voice was right. It was really funny. And this is Riz, the kobold.
Yes.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
Little goblin little boy.
Is there a way to turn the volume down a little bit more?
Is it
Because
still loud? I think
Yeah.
I have to do it.
There we go.
oh, it's better.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Legit,
Much
just
better.
tell me. And like I said, everything, especially this first time, is gonna be a little scuffed. But
That's how it goes.
Can we also post our intros after this in the Discord because I want to read them again
yes, we can.
Yeah.
later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yay!
Okay. I'm so happy about that. Apparently, I am not coming across very well in my own stream. However, I am cranked up to 100, so maybe I just speak,
Crank it.
maybe I just speak louder. Okay, I'm very sorry, guys.
Okay, I'll just turn you a little bit lower.
Yeah, turn me just a smidge down, cause, or maybe I just got to move my mic or change audio inputs or all that. I'll deal with that later. Okay, that's supposed to loop. Okay. And then
Oh, Troy, do you need my little theme song thing?
I have it.
Okay. Oh, wait, where'd Lindsay go? She's not in D20 anymore. Oh, there she. Oh, there she is.
She's doing some stuff.
Being weird, I had to refresh. Sorry.
Understand. Roll 20 has its own issues.
Yeah.
Okay, there's updated one. Alright. You all set?
I'm set.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna close this. I wish I had an easier way.
This might be turned down a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know how loud it's
Holy-
gonna come
Okay.
through.
Explosion!
The ground starts to shake. A young blue kobold woman is jolted awake as the controlled landslide rattles the world around her. And in turn, she also shakes with excitement. The little tribe of miners found a new land to explore, the soft northern hills, and they were rich with treasure. Grabbing her sack and her pickaxe, she scurries through the tribe's new expansion, bag thrown over her shoulder, bouncing softly as she runs, cradled snugly against a small, singular wing. She rounds the corner, the freshly dug soil coating the ground. Two other adolescent kobolds stand at the entrance of the newly dug tunnel, laughing.
What new shinies are here? I forgot I was muted.
They turn,
I just
their laughter stopping. Oh, look who's here, Rachel. It's the one that's chosen by God. How wonderful of you to grace us with your presence.
Ha! You think you can mock me? I stole shinies from griffins. What have you done, gnome nose?
Their faces turn a little more serious, their pointed features narrowing. Nobody believes that, Schemy. Yeah, griffin nests are too high up for someone like you. Like, what are you gonna do? Fly up to it? A chorus of giggles erupts from them both.
Believe this then.
She pulls out a small feather from her pouch, dropping it on the ground before turning and scurrying away. She didn't need to dig with the tribe today. She'd find her own shinies then. We hear the cling of her axe striking a rock, her bag full of fun little treasures. She turns, thinking it just might be time to head back to the sleeping quarters, when the screaming starts. The sounds of pain and death filling the cave. The earth around her shakes. The earth around her shakes as the tunnel in front of her collapses. Digging her way back to the surface, her tribe entirely lost, her bag somewhere deep in the cave-in. She breaches the open air, squinting into the open sunlight. A small white and red object sits at her feet. She reaches out, picking up the blood-stained feather. And this is Schemy the Kobold.
Yeah.
Damn!
Look at-
Yeah.
look at
That was
her.
good.
Hey, rock!
I like the music.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
It's
great.
really
It's
it's a
great, isn't
dwarf
it?
music song, but it gets the point across.
Diggy, diggy hole.
Diggy diggy
Right.
hole.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, finally. Where are you? I messaged you too much.
Yeah, I put a little, all the endings are same, but
Okay.
All
get what
the
I'm saying.
endings. How many endings you got?
you get what I'm saying. Now you'll figure it out.
Mhm.
Troy knows what I'm talking about. Knows what I'm talking about. It's me and Troy.
Okay. If I need to turn it down, always just let me know. Come, sit down, son. A young man walks forward, a sorrowful, solemn look on his face, quietly sitting down on the bedside next to the older man.
I've been meaning to talk to you, and I don't.
The older man shakes his head, waving away the sentence. You know, many of our neighbors and our townsfolk have gotten me all kinds of gifts. But your mother, oh, that woman, she got me these flowers. By El Mater, I've always admired how sweet of a woman she is. He thumbs at the flower petals. Such a radiant blue. She knows me so well.
Yes, Maza did pick you the most beautiful flowers in Avignon, but we haven't talked about this, and I feel like you've been avoiding it. But
There's a
I-
small
I
clatter
just-
at the doorway, dishes rattling against each other as the door opens. A woman comes in, gentle and sympathetic, dressed in a long gown and a wimple, a mask tied around her face, leaving only her eyes visible. Oh, I'm so sorry to interrupt. It's lunchtime. She steps inside, setting the food on the bedside table. Is there anything else that I could get for you?
No, this is great. You've been very kind. Merci.
She turns towards the older gentleman. And how about you? He shakes his head. You've been wonderful, thank you. And thank El Mater that you're such a kind soul. She smiles and nods, turning to walk away, laying a hand on the young man's shoulders. Make sure he eats, will you? And give me a call if you need anything.
Of course. And thank you again. You've been amazing.
Smiling, she turns to leave as we turn back to the two men.
As I was saying, Dad, this is serious.
You know, I never really thought much of that little paladin troop of yours. Most of your friends are not cut out to be in it.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
I don't think that they hold the values that El Mater teaches. Kindness, carrying the burdens of the others. But you, my boy, you're strong, brave, charismatic. I like to think that you got all of that from your old man.
Yes, my old man is all of those things.
He smiles. And above everything else, you've shown me something. You've shown me that no matter what you do, you'll always make me proud.
I know, Father. I know.
And this is Sacre Bleu.
Yeah.
French noises.
French noises.
This reminds me.
Clapping baguettes.
I don't know if Dan's listening, but it reminds me of the scene with Splinter and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Well now it feels less impactful.
Well, it's amazing. No, that was a great scene. You can ask Dan.
Okay, I'll ask Dan.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Sacre Bleu. Okay. And
Yeah.
those are the characters. Yay.
Yay.
Woo!
Alright, let me open this. And I am going to...
I now want to beat shit up. Let's go.
Now let's immediately beat shit up.
Let's kick some ass.
What are you, a barbarian or something?
I'm fucking ready to throw some darts this carnival. Let's go.
The
Throw some...
barbarian says, "I would like to rage."
the Bavarian wants to rage.
Yeah, I would like to rage.
Barbarian paladin, same thing. It's fine.
Exactly. Okay.
All
right. Let's hop into it.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. That's a throwback. Sorry. The sun hangs high. A few scattered clouds drift lazily across the sky. The bustle of the crowd surrounds you. Banners flap loudly against their post. A tall knight, wearing what appears to be outdated garments, stands outside a tent, waiting his turn. An elven woman behind him, fidgeting nervously. The flaps suddenly open, a man thrown from the inside landing hard at the ground at the knight's feet. A thin man saunters out. Information is not free, people. There are a lot of people here, and I know them all. The important ones, at least. If you can't pay for my services, I suggest that you try the board. Gesturing towards the job board to the north, he turns to re-enter his tent, waving his hand over his back, dismissing the man, and gesturing for the next person to come inside. Sacre, you stand there with this man as he tries to stand, collecting himself to his feet, noting that if he was thrown out for not having money, you probably don't have enough to pay for these services either.
I asked the man. I pick him up off the ground. I guess he's getting up off his feet. I help him while he's getting up, and I say, what was his problem?
Well, I just thought I could ask around and find some of the things I needed here. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of things, but I just wanted to commission something, and I can't find an artist. But he's charging way too much just to tell me where anyone is.
You're looking for an artist?
I'm just looking for anything, but I guess he's right. I should go check to see if I can earn any money. They're always posting jobs.
Ah, right.
All right, he stands up, kind of shaking himself off. He's like, "Thank you for your help, but I'll figure it out." He's gonna walk off north, heading like this direction. He's like, "You both know there's a job board posted up at the very top above the jousting list."
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is it just me?
No, it's the two of you.
It's all of us?
No, it's just
Okay, the two of us,
it's
me
you
and
two.
Art. All right, and okay. I follow him up to the job posting board. Obviously, right? Like,
If you'd like, yes.
yes,
Go.
yes. I that's where I feel like we're going. Yeah, I follow him up to the job posting board.
All right. Aaron?
Yeah,
Mm,
I'm looking around, looking at them like, what in the world? I'm gonna slowly follow them up there as well, but not too close.
Yeah, you don't know these people, just kind of see what's happening.
Yeah, I don't know them, but I want to kind of eavesdrop on what they talk about.
Okay.
I like it.
All right, I'm gonna move you both. All right, Sakura. As you approach, you're going to see two small kobolds. One of them bright blue. One of them. Did we decide if you're actually red or if this is just the art?
Yeah, let's say I'm reddish.
Okay.
Yeah.
And a deep reddish kobold, staring across the board, clearly like scrounging for jobs, trying to see what they can read. They are noticeably a little smaller than they should be able to read the top notes.
Schemy takes notice of Riz. And I say, "You must be Tiamat's favorite. No way a mortal kobold shines that bright."
I return kind of abashed. I go, you look like trouble, and I specialize in exactly that.
Not these two. Okay. You know what? I'm about it. I'm sorry I said anything. Yeah.
It's amazing.
So the context is you start seeing two kobolds flirt with each other. They just notice each other at the job board.
Like we're just aggressively flirting.
Aggressively flirting with each other.
I say, let me introduce myself. My name's Riz.
Okay.
The charm spell, but it's always active.
Oh, my name is Schemy. Nice to meet you, Riz.
Let's see.
Okay. So at this point, Riz, you're gonna notice this big, tall, fully plated. Well, plates the next.
Sexy
man wearing these outdated clothing, and you're gonna feel a little bit of a shock because this man seems to be wearing the same symbol of a different clan of people from your past.
Yeah.
It's like
So that.
Yeah.
Can I want to hide.
You wanna hide?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I hide with him because I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Seeing a kobold hide, I hide too.
So
right.
I'm. Yeah, okay.
Can I
yeah.
roll badly?
Yeah, you can roll badly. You can choose to hide badly, sure.
Yeah, and I can
trip over
choose
him.
So
trip
I like-
over.
Unintentionally flub it. Like natural one, try to go around behind the board, or like I'll hide behind a tree.
Yeah,
or something.
like hiding
Like-
behind a
Yeah,
board.
that's cool.
Yeah, and
That's
then
cool.
I trip over Riz. You just see two kobolds trip over each other.
Yeah.
Like, thrown away. All right, I say, Art, are you the one? Art, and I'll let him respond to that, and in kind of like an accusatory tone
Mm-hmm.
and scared.
What do you mean by the one?
Someone, people, somethings, who dressed just like you, killed my entire tribe.
Ooh.
Was that you?
It could not have been me. I am on my own mission. No. Absolutely no.
I look at my ring and I go, Airhead, Airhead, where are you?
Your ring's gonna radiate its own little amount of heat, and you're gonna hear his voice in your head. It's like,
I'm like,
this.
is he lying? Was it him?
He does not appear to be one of the ones that did this to you. He wears the same garb, but I don't believe he was there. Perhaps he could be useful to us both.
Well, if you say so. Okay. Hi, Mr. Bluesy.
Mr. Blues.
Airhead says you're good.
I turn and look around, and I see that. Lindsay, do you want me to see you?
Yeah.
Kind of like, what are these
I got-
what are these guys
as soon
doing?
as-
I'm like looking around, like, what the heck? Like, what the hell is going on here?
As soon as I heard him mention that you killed an entire tribe, I moved much closer to you.
Yeah, and you're like, poof, moves to the side.
Oh, so
They're like, what's up with these two?
so Mr. Tall Guy, can you help us read the jobs at the top? then,
What does
if
it
you're
say?
not- So yeah.
My comment not so good.
I'm just gonna speak in broken English for for months.
Intelligence is a dump stat. I can only count to 4.
I can only count to 4.
Oh no, toi. Oh. I only count to 3. So I walk up and I go ahead and read what's on the board. I guess Lindsay, if you want to come up too and see what this is about. What's the board say?
Okay, so you're gonna see a lot of like little odds and ends. New dancers for the troupe pays 2 copper. Park cleanup like pays 1 silver. But the real object of note on this is going to be a hastily jotting down piece of paper that seems to be just freshly nailed to the top. It's going to read, new opening in today's arena. Only party of 4s need apply. If you survive, you'll be paid. And then at the bottom in big, like, horribly scrawled letters and circled, it's going to say 50 gold pieces per.
Kind of
How many
rub my
shinies?
helmet or my helmet
My
helmet
helmet.
beard my helmet beard. Just seems like a quite a
What
lot
is
of
it?
money.
Mr. Blue,
So,
how many shinies?
Let me ask you, would 50 gold pieces for each one of you interest you?
Shinies?
Yes, they are very shiny. 50 shinies.
God damn
Yes.
it.
So what I can't count past 4. So what is 50? What is 4 50s?
Let's imagine 4 and then another 4, another 4,
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
another one more,
Okay.
one more. Are
Okay.
you keeping track? And one more 4.
I've heard enough. What are we gonna do? Huh?
Well, I'd have to ask you if you've been in any sort of combat.
I kind of avoid that.
I can mine.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
looking for
We do-
combat. You can count me
Kobolds do
in.
combat against rocks.
All right. Well, we have 1. Let's see, with 2 total. Let's see. Rocks.
I can make traps.
Yeah.
Traps will be perfect. Okay. 3.
Maybe
what
I
comes
can get
after
Mr.
3?
Airhead to help. Oh, I do
Maybe.
have a friend. Yeah.
What comes after 3? I do not know what comes after 3.
I gotta
Oh,
try to-
Oh, we have
I know
4.
that number.
We have 4.
I gotta
Yeah,
try
Can
to-
anyone here count to 4?
Is this
Perfect,
just
we
gonna
have
be our
4.
party now? We can't past 4. We're all just dumb.
Oh, you idiots.
Oh my. By the gods.
Yeah, perfect.
I'm going to have
Yeah,
to team up
four of
with
us.
you fools, otherwise you're going to kill yourselves.
More shinies and a pretty girl.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, as you discuss this, the man that walked up with you guys is just baffled at everything that just went down. But I heard Kim stream on a slight delay. It's very funny. All right. No, you're fine. All right. So.
Sorry, pause real quick. You could right-click mute the tab, Troy, if it's like
No, you're
double
fine. You're
audio
fine.
button.
No, it's not that loud. It's just soft enough to draw my attention once in a while. Okay. There. Hi. Words. On the sheet of paper itself, it's gonna have a bunch of those little pull tabs, like you see for guitar lessons. And 3 of them.
You're always wrong.
They're always wrong. 3 of them are already pulled off, and there's another line of text right above. Is like, bring tab to barracks to apply.
Fair. It's okay.
We shall always take one, just in case. Sakura.
All right.
Shiny, Mr. Shiny Blue, I want pick this one. I just point out a random one on the board.
Just pick it.
Is this one?
I'm too short.
Yeah, Riz is like reaching.
I'm like on tippy toes.
I reach over Riz and tear off one for him and one for me.
Oh, thank you.
Mr. Blue, this one.
Hey, you all?
Shiny Blue.
Hey, y'all. There you go.
Okay.
Tear one off and hand one over.
So we're each gonna take one, and we're gonna move onwards to the barracks.
To the barracks.
To the barracks.
Do we all have to drag
Ooh,
our
who's
characters
that?
in?
Yeah, just drag yourselves in over on the right side, like over here.
Gotcha.
Place yourselves wherever you'd like.
What?
Place yourself wherever you like. Yeah. There we go.
Can I pull this out? Oh, I can.
Perception. I see that person.
Yeah, you see that person. she will speak to you in a second, I promise. All right. Yeah, we're gonna see a double thing for a second, real quick, because I want to be able to watch this. Wait, nope, that didn't help. Oh well, whatever. Moving on. I'll deal with it later. Okay. You're gonna walk in, and this woman is gonna approach you from the bottom. Yes. What are you four doing here?
I could ask you.
We're here about the posting on the job board. I see
like-
you're looking for a party of 4.
She's gonna eye the 4 of you, and then really kind of visibly like retract at seeing Sakura. He's like, "What an odd party." It's like, okay.
Thank you.
What?
And then she's gonna step forward.
Something on my armor?
What you choose to wear on your armor is questionable, but I suppose the arena needs a villain. She's gonna reach out to like take the little slips, and she's like, one per party would have been enough, but I appreciate the enthusiasm.
Sakurai doesn't say anything, but he's got like a very like sharp brow towards what she said, like under his
Just kind of.
helmet. He's like, "What the? Yeah, what the heck? Huh? What's that supposed to mean?"
What
Just
is?
wait till she finds out which one's dipped in itchy powder.
Okay. She's like, well, my name is Andromeda, and I guess I'm going to be your sponsor. There's like not many.
You guess.
Okay.
Oh, he's the one at this point.
I don't like her attitude.
You don't have to.
To choose violence.
I choose
We're about
violence.
to.
Sorry, I didn't do a scene setup. Just walk in, and there were too many assets. Just there's people here muscling about, and blah blah blah.
Right.
It's odd to do it in the middle. I had something planned, but whatever.
I don't like people judging kobolds.
That's what you got from that?
I don't play nicely with people who judge creatures.
Like,
She was judging me.
well, here's how this is going to work. Surprisingly, or maybe not, we don't get a lot of takers to be thrown into the arena. We've had to raise the price several times. But, like the post just said, if you can survive, you will be paid.
And the deal is 50 gold pieces for all of us? Each?
50 gold pieces for each of you. And a little something for me for each of you that survives. Not taken from your 50, do not worry. Just know that what you do affects me as well, so I have a little bit of an interest.
That's interesting.
So what are we fighting?
That is something I can't tell you. But what I can tell you is that you will be thrown in at the south entrance, and there will be 3 other teams of 4. Do not worry about their combats. Do not worry about what they're doing. Your job is to eliminate your setting. And if you're the crowd favorite, maybe you compete in tonight's as well. How does that sound?
Oh, okay.
Intriguing.
Okay. Well, I will go tell them that we have found our final member, and the match will start in an hour. Make yourself comfortable in the meantime. And she's going to.
So,
Merci.
when she leaves,
Mhm.
can I don't know if I need to cast, but can I do the ritual thing to get my familiar?
Yeah. Go ahead. How does it work?
It'll be in an hour, right?
It's just a ritual cast. So
Okay,
Boom.
casting time 1 hour. Yep, you're fine.
There we go. Perfect.
all right. So pull this putty.
Do we want to find a spot, like a corner, and put all our gear
Right.
and sharpen it and whatever, set a table or something?
So
Blah, blah,
blah.
I need to talk to the little imp for a second.
Mm-hmm.
And he needs a name.
Okay. While you're casting that, does anybody else want to do anything? Like, I want to ignore your stuff. Just.
Yeah, no, do all that stuff. I'll come up with the name.
Well, I'd like to get to know who I'm going to be fighting alongside. Shall we?
Might as well.
Okay.
My
Oi!
name is.
You're gonna make your way through the barracks, and you're gonna see an office off to your right, and tables laden with people, drinking, cheering. Half of them more than a little bit drunk. And sweet food. Okay. As you guys walk away, Riz is gonna stay behind, drawing little circles on the ground, doing little hand motions.
Okay.
I start stuffing my face. I was starving.
I sit at the table. My head is like eye level with the table. Miss, share, please.
Here, have some ham.
Food.
This is gonna be.
Thank you.
You get this hurt.
Oh, this is better than rocks.
This is so good. Do you want some bread?
Please. What's
Here
bread?
you go. I
Wait, do I
hand
know
her
what
some
bread
bread.
is? I don't know what bread is.
I don't know what bread is.
What's this?
This is bread.
I take a
try
huge bite. The bread is soft and it's slightly crispy, and my eyes are like crying. This is the best thing ever!
It's like the softest rock I've ever bitten.
This is softest. Yeah, exactly that. This is the softest rock I've ever eaten.
That's not quite how it works, but
You
I suppose that works.
Thank you, you're the best. You're my favorite.
Okay. Future reference. Tell me what you're doing before you just roll. What are you investigating?
I'm investigating this ballista on wheel. This thing is fascinating. Like, what's the craftsmanship and what's the workmanship of the thing?
Okay. Yeah.
Soccer Blue's just kind of intrigued by it.
Just kind of intrigued by like the technology of it
Yeah.
all. Okay. So
Yeah.
it's very well built and like sturdy. It's got blocks underneath all 4 of the wheels, and you notice even like one of the axles in the back is missing. It's propped up. So like even though there are wheels, like it's immobile, right?
God.
And just as you look at it, it seems pretty simple despite like the complexity of the build itself. There's a crank to like pull it back, load it, and of all of the ballistas that are there in front of you, or not the ballistas, the scorpions themselves, or the javelins.
Yes.
None of them are actually pointed. Like,
Right. Gotcha.
But
Gotcha. They're like Sherman tanks in the War Museum.
Yeah.
So they're like, but they're not really.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you can tell that they're not fully functional, but it wouldn't be that hard to get them working.
Seems things have come a long way.
Not
Schemy's choking on a carrot I gave her, so I like start patting her back.
Medicine check. Medicine
I
check.
start patting her back, and I notice she only has like 1 wing. I start to really look at like I'm looking at her. I am perceiving her.
Can she talk? She's choking.
I'm smacking her still. I'm still smacking her. Do I need to do an athletics
No,
check or something?
you don't need to check.
Spews out. The
I'm
carrot
smacking her
flies
harder.
The carrot just spews across the fucking bar tavern.
By the gods, you okay?
Thank you.
Okay, let's not try one of those again.
Okay.
No carrots for Schemy.
Okay, Sakurai, as you come up to around these crates, you just see a little carrot just kind of splatter along the ground, like soaked in a little bit of spit as it rolls, just like across.
What in the mouth? Oh, my goodness. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
That's us. Do not try those stick rocks anymore.
Me no like orange thing.
Orange rock.
Orange rock. Orange rock dangerous.
So I go over to Rick James.
Oh, his thing does still say Rick James. Didn't even notice.
Riz, and I as you're summoning this currently.
Yeah,
right, Riz?
Yeah.
I just kind of watch. I'm just kind of watching, maybe until it gets summoned. I don't know.
Tell Riz Orange Rock bad.
Well, okay. Good to know.
Okay.
I'll have to store some of those for later. Yeah. Hey, Schemy, I'm almost done with this ritual. Blah, 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 blah. I'm almost done with this ritual here. Is there anything that hurts over in that kitchen that is like
Orange
small
rock.
we can grab? Orange rock? Okay.
Orange rock.
Yeah,
I refer to the carrot.
Orange Rock, otherwise known as Carrot, did not fare well with Schemy. What's your name?
Okay. Hi. Hold on. Hi, I'm Riz. You know, like the spell. But...
Nice to meet you. I'm Oren.
Oh, hi, Oren. Hey, you know what I think about summoning? Come on, Ashlight, let's go.
I'd back up because he looks like he's struggling.
So, as the so I'm finishing summoning the imp.
Right.
So the imp's gonna come out now.
Okay. So you guys are watching as this little circle in front of him just kind of like starts to like spark, and when the dust clears, we are going to see this little guy.
There he is.
in all his fun little glory.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hi. So say hello to my little friend. His name. He's an imp. His name is Ashwipe.
Ashwipe.
What?
Ash wipe.
Ashwipe.
well, it is nice to meet you, Ashwipe.
Okay, hey, Ashwipe, Ashwipe. Okay, so we got some work to do. So there's gonna be some dummy heads that need killing. But there's only supposed to be 4 of us. So I need your help, but you can't be seen. Ashwipe's like, yeah. And so here's what we're gonna do. And so I dig into my bag and I pull out the caltrops
Okay.
and I hand them to Ashwipe. I go, okay. So here's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be like a whole arena fight thing. And what I want you to do is I want you to like be invisible. And like at the start of the fight, like go just drop those in places that suck for everybody but us. And then when you're done with that, just kind of like hang out invisible. Like don't do anything, but just kind of hang out, fly, whatever, close to all the guys that I'm trying to kill. And then that's it. Just don't get seen. Okay? You got one job. Don't get seen.
He's just gonna nod like enthusiastically. He's like, yes. Whatever you need me to do.
Yes, master.
All right, it's gonna be great fun. Watch, you're gonna love this shit. All right.
Yeah.
So that's all.
The angry goblin. Okay. In a clarification, he's taking the caltrops and he is attacking the monsters, or he's disrupting the other teams.
So I just want him
Laying them on
to.
tiles?
I have to like give him instructions ahead of time, I think. So I just want him to like, if we're at the south entrance, we're most likely to fight east and west. I want him to go drop the caltrops around that north entrance, so it's messing with that team.
Okay.
And then I want him invisible, flying near whoever that it looks like we're fighting. And
Okay.
that way Schemy and I are gonna get the pack tactics bonus. Shooting or stabbing, those things. But I don't want it doing any attacks. I just want it hanging out near them.
Yeah, just kind of hanging out and.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Just so I
Fascinating.
guess if you need to do like stealth or sneak kind of checks with it,
Right.
go for it.
Creature at least. Yeah, it doesn't say
And
anything
he's
about them.
incapacitated.
Yep. Okay. That'll work.
Yep.
Okay. So,
I've
Ashwipe.
only ever read about kobolds in books. Never seen them. This will be fun.
Ashwipe disappears as. What did I name her? Andromeda. Re-enters coming in from the stairs. Is like, okay, if everything is ready, you can follow me.
Okay.
All right, and she's gonna turn, walk off, not really say anything else, just lead you guys up the stairs.
Oh, I thought that was a 3/4 table. I was like, what the fuck?
No,
is
see, like
that?
it's stairs. Didn't see
You
it.
head those stairs. Hey, Schemy, you got any painful things?
Ordrak.
I'll make it up the
Contract.
stairs.
That was on the
Very
floor.
well.
That was on the floor. The one carrot that I choked, I just give to Schemy. Or give to Riz. Sorry.
You picked up the carrot. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay.
I mean, now I did.
Before we go in, I look at Sakura very seriously and I'm like, hey, you. Can we trust you?
Absolutely. Why wouldn't you? Why
I
wouldn't
don't
you be
know.
able to?
I was walking up and I happened to hear that you're off slaughtering tribes of kobolds.
Okay. Context and world speech or world knowledge. Actually, roll a history check for me.
For whom?
Oh.
Aaron.
Everyone?
Lindsay, roll history.
No, Aaron, since she's interacting with this. Actually,
Okay, hold on.
I guess you two could as well. Everybody but Matt.
How do you
I
do
have
that?
to
How do you
read it.
do that?
Okay, so you're gonna pull up your character sheet. You can
Okay, hold on.
pull out your thing.
We're
Is it
doing a
history?
check, guys. We're doing a check.
Yeah, we're advanced. We know how this website works.
Ooh, history. How do we do that?
Okay.
Holy smokes! You know everything in broken English.
I'm
Okay.
everything in broken English.
Broken common. Broken common. Excuse
Broken
me.
comment. Sorry. Listen.
Broken common. Okay, so everybody here, specifically Schemy as well. I'll give you a little extra here at the end. All of you, upon meeting this man, noticed immediately that he is wearing the sigils of Ilmater.
How do you spell that?
What do you got?
IL
Thank you.
ILMATER.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Ilmater. Okay. This is a very well-known and widespread religion. They do, however, have a reputation for
Cruelty.
cruelty. Yes. They preach the teachings of salvation through suffering. It was like they're often known that the pain and the punishment of non-believers brings them and the subjects closer to God. And this man is walking around with this get up, right? They're well known, and they just. I started another sentence I shouldn't have. That was the information I planned to give you. I'm sorry. Okay. Now, Schemy, you specifically know that.
Wait, DM her. If we don't know it, don't tell us.
Yeah.
You can have character agency and not metagame, but sure, I can DM her.
Well, I don't want to know it and have to remember that I don't know it.
All right,
That's too hard.
I'm gonna do it.
I don't want to know it.
In Roll20 so that like chat can see it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't tell me.
Troy's chat is like gonna want to know. I guess. I guess streams are gonna want to know. Both streamers
Right,
wanna
which
know.
is why I wasn't gonna DM very often. But okay.
Everyone look at the chat.
Everyone check at the lat. I don't see it.
Do I have a personal DM?
It'll be in chat, but it'll say parentheses from GM. I'm typing it out. Give me a second.
Wait. Gimme, wait. This is crazy.
Choke on a carrot. This is crazy.
It's crazy.
Can't believe you choked on a carrot.
That was crazy.
And then I crazy.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
I guess I'll mute myself real quick for context for my chat.
Okay.
Okay, she's gonna move to the chat. I'm gonna move the rest of you to the arena.
Oh yeah!
Dirtbag!
All right.
Okay.
I have diabetes.
You do have diabetes.
I need to use the restroom.
Okay. This is a good moment. Anybody who needs to go to the bathroom, go ahead. It's like I can
Dave
refill
just
my
went to
water.
go pee.
Okay.
Okay, cool, cool, cool.
We'll be
Thank
back.
you,
We'll
guys.
be back
Thank
in 3.
All right.
Give me a sec.
Intermission.
Intermission. This is crazy.
And this is crazy.
There's all kinds of stuff here.
Have to have a snack, have to eat some chips, have to give your dog a chip.
Yep. Do the crunch.
Do you guys have pets?
We have a dog. A dog.
What kind of dog?
I think he's a mutt. I don't know
Yeah,
what though.
definitely.
I wanna-
Imagine like he's a little bit smaller than a Malinois, about the same shape, but he's brindle and as sweet as they get.
You want to post a picture in general, babe?
Yeah, I'll put it on
Yeah,
Discord.
let's do that.
It'll take a second.
I might have
Yeah,
a picture of Bear in my phone. I have a couple actually. Let me find. I found the bear doing the frog legs. I found the video. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that one. Discord. Share to
Merci,
general
merci. You are very kind.
in Lusitania.
Here's my
Oh
monster.
my gosh,
That's
that's a
not-
goon.
how do you? That's a Doberman. I was curious about those. Oh yeah, that's from earlier today.
That wasn't today. That was a while ago.
Oh, was it? He was doing that earlier today.
My
was
dog
doing-
does that too. That's so
It-
funny.
It does. I don't know why it does frog legs like that. I call it frog legs because that's what it looks like to me.
That's funny.
And he'll just do that. I'm like, Bear, what are you doing?
Oh, okay. Okay, you guys are talking about pets. Okay, because like my chat's like, I have cats and I have a pet, and I was like,
Yeah, we were like,
where did this come from?
pet chat time,
Show him the
intermission.
Discord. Show him the Discord chat.
What is the? I'm not showing them my Discord.
In general, it's in
Just
general.
general, just
This is
general.
general. Alright,
Oh,
so this is Lindsay's dog.
This is my dog Junior. He's a Doberman.
And then this is our fur baby bear with frog legs.
Here we go.
He's so.
He's cute.
Again with the frog legs.
Yeah.
this
Oh
really-
my
That's a
gosh,
better
he's
picture
so
there.
cute.
Yeah, he's really pretty.
It's like majestic.
I love his coat.
We really turned this into pet stream.
It's the best topic for intermission.
That is true. I do have a question for one of you.
Yes.
Okay.
Matt, I have somebody asking, are we supposed to be German or French?
I was thinking
Yeah.
you sounded German.
We are
too.
Avignon. We are from Avignon. I have no idea what a French or German is. We're from Avignon.
Yeah, that's what I said.
People keep asking me that.
Okay, everybody here? Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they're like,
All right, so go ahead.
I'll go.
Go ahead and place yourselves anywhere down here at the bottom. Just
Okay.
behind like the third row. So, well, no, just
All of us?
yeah. So just
Okay.
walk out here somewhere in this area. Okay.
Here we go.
All right. So you're gonna take the stairs upward, and it's gonna open out into a wide platform opening into the giant arena itself. As you walk out, the bright sunlight hits down on the field, and you see deep in the distance other parties of four set up, looking around nervously. There are very few of them that actually look any sort of experienced. It seems that like they, like you, have chosen to go out on a limb and try their luck. Okay?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Do we want to roll perception? Do we know which group we're trying to?
As long as we agree.
What was
So I'm just going to remind, because this is what she said. You're not fighting them, and you don't really need to worry about them. You guys are going
That's
to
what
fight.
she said.
You're going to fight your own people.
Right. Gotcha.
Okay.
That's what she said.
That is, in fact, what she said.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have in my notes that that's what she said.
Stacy's mom.
Stacy's mom.
Got it going on?
Okay.
Andromeda! Okay, anyways.
Andromeda is not.
Call me
Joining you.
Stacy. That's not my name. That's got it going on. She got
Okay, I read something that messed me up. You guys are gonna step out and stand there for what feels like should be longer than normal. And a weird aura of silence kind of like sweeping across it as the crowd looks down at you expectantly, waiting.
Feeling a little crazy out here.
Feeling a
And
little
this is crazy.
This is crazy.
Now,
No, I believe this is kind of crazy.
just as it starts to get to the point that you're wondering, should something be happening? Should
It's
something
too
come out?
quiet.
What's happening? All right. The ground is going to give way, in front of this pillar here into a like wide open faced tunnel about 5 feet in diameter. And these are going to crawl out.
Oh,
Oh.
I hide behind Orin.
Okay.
oh, hey, it's Steve.
That is not looking good.
Oh, hey, it's Steve.
Wait, how big
And-
is this for context? I guess.
Yeah, how
there's
big
the
is?
kobold?
Wait a minute.
Every-
wait a minute.
every-
Like a Steve.
Every square is 5 feet.
Okay,
I'm saying that will never change. Okay.
5 feet. 5 feet. Got it. Got it.
One scurries quickly out of this hole, followed by another, and another.
Where is it?
And another.
Where?
And just when you think all of them have come out, one final one comes out. But this one
That's not looking
Uh-oh.
good.
starts to fly.
What?
And
They
just
fly?
just,
Just fly now!
just as you take stock of everything, just as you take stock of the situation in front of you, a gong's gonna ring out.
Whoa!
Roll for
Oh,
initiative.
It's like
Alright.
fucking when
Oh my
cockroaches
God.
start
Alright.
flying and you start screaming
How do we do
because the cockroach starts flying.
Change layer.
Bottomless D&D fighting.
D&D.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone was kung fu. Where is it?
We're playing D&D.
How do I roll initiative? Help.
You're gonna go to your character sheet and up at the top, it's gonna have initiative right above your current health points. If you have your token selected, it'll go ahead and put you in initiative order by itself.
Oh
Shit.
shoot! I forgot about
I didn't
that.
do
I
that.
forgot about that. I
You're
forgot
fine.
about that.
You're
How do
fine.
we do that?
Me too. I forgot about that.
What do we do that? How do we do that now?
Oh, here we go.
And I need their
How do
character.
we
I didn't do that.
fix it?
So can I?
11.
How do we do that? How do we fix it? I don't want to roll again. I don't want to roll.
No, it's
again.
fine. I'll adjust it. Don't worry.
Okay, perfect.
I've got so many tabs open.
I love that.
Sort. Okay.
I love that.
And we're
I
gonna
love
start.
that.
And I apparently forgot to prep battle music, so I'm sorry.
Got him.
You want me to just do?
Play
I
some
thought the music
fucking
was
metal.
fitting. I
I
thought it was
so
quite
too,
fitting.
actually. It's not bad.
Yeah. So yeah, we can just keep with this. Actually, yeah. Let's play that one. If we're sitting with weird, somber music anyway, right? Big oof. I'm sorry. I knew I was gonna overlook something.
It's okay.
Actually,
Nibelheim.
let's do.
How come?
No, this isn't battle-y enough.
How come
This is
I'm the
Nibelheim.
only one that sees my name?
I don't see anyone's name.
Diggy diggy hole.
It's just like up enough that like I don't feel like this is that bad. That might be too low.
This is good.
No, this is Schemy's show.
No, you can't
battle
use
music.
It's
Steamies.
Schemy's time to shine.
It's my
Yeah.
time to fight and shine.
Okay, I'll add something after this fight, or we do another one. Okay.
Disclaimer for the chats: I'm a noob.
So, yeah.
So don't yell at me.
We're gonna see how it works. All right.
Don't yell at me.
So we're gonna start the first combat, and one of them has rolled higher than all of you. So he's gonna move forward 5 feet. And where is his stuff? There it is. Nope, that is not it. There it is. And he's gonna take his first swing of the match at Sakura. I somehow feel like 7 does not work.
No, not even close.
Okay.
How do you know?
How do you know?
Oh,
Do you have to beat their armor class?
yes.
Okay.
Okay, and so
I can't ping it.
you're fine.
How do you ping? Oh,
In
I just wanted to.
in a little bit of retroactive, since it took so long for them to come out, which was the plan, I'm gonna go ahead and have had Ashwipe already do his little mission, fly up to the north, kind of mess with them, and be back. Okay.
oh. For reference, if you click your character, the top right blue bubble gives you your AC. I think.
Yeah, I set that up.
Oh
already.
yeah.
Yeah.
I did that. Okay, and that's gonna be the end of his turn. Aaron, it's you.
Okay. Now, speed is my movement, right?
Yes.
Okay. But I'm not gonna do that because this bro is in my way. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. Why do I have to have so much initiative? I'm going to...
Most
Wait.
monster.
Wait! I just wanted to read that.
It's fine.
I pressed the wrong button. Sorry.
You're fine.
Just ignore that. How do I read the info?
You can click the gear, and like it'll pull like a drop down. Or you should be able to click the words themselves. Like don't click the text box because that sends it to chat.
The words themselves. What?
Oh wait, what are you doing?
The description for this spell just says up to creatures within 5 feet.
Okay, so this is an attack spell with a range of 5 feet. Like up at the top. Does that make sense? So it essentially just means that like as long as you're next to them, you can use this.
Yeah. But I just wanted to look at it. I didn't want to use that.
Okay, that's fine.
Actually, we can just go ahead and use that. Since this guy's in my face, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. So he just has to make a con save. Alright. He's gonna fail. Show spell description. Each creature reads out, you have divine word, burning radiance.
Each creature.
Of your choice. It's important.
Yeah.
Yep.
The guy in front of me. Okay, each creature of choice you can see within range.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I utter a divine word on him.
Oh, whoops. Ignore that.
Okay, and he's gonna take 4 radiant damage. Whoa, did that translate? Oh fuck!
This music is.
It's great, isn't it?
Take a home.
Oh my god! All right, I messed something up, but whatever.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hold on for the noobs. I'm confused because what are those 2 dice saying? 15 and 8 is scary. How did I win?
What are you talking about?
Those dice? Those blue dice?
Oh, your virtual dice? We don't see those.
No, those are your dice. I didn't roll those. 15 and 8, the blue dice that are on the board now.
Oh, they were his con save. So whenever you do this, they have to try to resist it.
Yeah,
And
but why are there 2 though?
Because Roll20 will always roll at advantage, just so that like
Mhm.
it'll just roll them both. In chat,
It speeds them up.
it'll
sorry.
list
Yeah.
it like which one rolls first.
Yeah, I don't see it in chat. I only see your dice.
Yeah,
so
I know.
that's why I was confused. I
That-
saw the 15 and I was like,
That's by design.
and then you were like,
I'm almost gonna take off my dice. I was doing that earlier. I don't need them on. Okay.
yeah, I don't.
All right, that was your action. You gonna
Okay.
do anything else? You still have bonus action, movement. Where are you?
It's just like Baldur's Gate. If you move out.
Yeah, I'm
of-
not gonna move because I don't want him to hit me.
AOOs.
But bonus action. How do I know what I can do for a bonus action?
You just kind of have to know your stuff.
That's homework.
That's,
Oh, great!
That's
That's homework.
the homework on your
great.
bonus
Sorry.
action.
If you don't know,
Oh,
you probably don't
great.
have anything, so don't worry too much
Yeah,
about
it's
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of a lot of it. Is like if you don't know, you probably don't have anything set up. Action.
Yeah. It's okay. I end my turn.
Okay, you gonna end? All right, Sakura, it's you.
All right. I'll do a good old one-handed swing. 17 hit.
How do you do that? How do you roll the weapon?
Yeah, so on
You
your
click
character
on
sheet
the-
itself,
Yep.
in the middle, like a couple boxes under your help. Yeah.
Ah, I
Wow.
remember now.
Wow, I
remember
was
now.
reading that.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I'm sorry.
I remember now.
I moved her sheet, and it's a shared sheet. So when I moved it, it messed her up.
Oh,
Okay. I'm
yeah,
good.
I see now. I remember.
Okay.
Okay, good,
17 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. 6.
Okay.
Now I have a question. Is my smite before I roll damage? It is,
No.
isn't it?
No. Wait. Hold on. Is it?
When you hit a creature in melee, you can spend one subject rated to the right in addition to the weapon's damage extra.
Yeah. So in addition to, so you can declare it on hit, but before damage.
4 damage. Okay, then I will. End my turn.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. So, you're gonna swing down, hitting this thing that just like tried to bite at you and didn't really do much, and it is going to die.
Dope.
Hey! First monster death.
Stab it right through its back of its neck. It's a little long neck.
Through its.
How do I get rid of the dice? Oh, there we go. Never mind. Fixed it. Don't
Fixed it?
worry.
All right.
Yeah.
Sakura,
Are these?
you got anything else?
Okay.
No, that's it. That's my move.
Perfect.
Or that's. Yep.
Okay. Moving on. All right. So, here's how this is gonna happen. Now it's the flyer's turn.
They fly now.
Yikes. Yikes.
He's gonna swoop down, move 10 feet forward, and then he's going to fly 30 feet directly into the air.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that, guys.
And then he's gonna launch 2 barbs from his back. The first one at Sakura, and then the next at Arin.
Okay. And
Okay.
I'm gonna use my reaction. Oh wait, tell me what the damage is first.
All right, does a 20 hit? Actually, I guess.
Maybe.
20 definitely
yeah.
probably hits.
Wait, can you know the damage before you use a reaction?
No.
I mean,
That
Let me
doesn't
see.
sound accurate.
when a creature usually when a creature usually hits a target other than you within 5 feet with an attack, you can use reaction to reduce the damage.
Okay.
When a creature
Other than-
hits.
I'm gonna change this so that you can see the rolls, or at least those.
So, well,
I never
So-
was-
so I just
Alright.
need to know if it hits all. I just need to know if it hits Arin.
All right. Does a 17 hits a sorcerer? I'm sure.
Okay. Then
Yeah,
I'm gonna use
yeah.
interception to
Okay.
whatever damage that is.
All right.
Do I have to?
What does interception do?
I roll a 1d10 plus proficiency to reduce the damage to a minimum of 0.
Okay.
That's my reaction.
All right. Let's see it.
Shit.
I'm
1d10
gonna loop that.
plus 2. We're at 2, yeah. Okay. 5.
Okay, so you're gonna reduce her damage by 5.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Okay. Sakura, you're gonna take 5 damage, and Arin, reduced by 5. You're gonna take 6 damage.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Oh.
And that's going to be his turn. Next up is this one.
Can I turn on other people's health bars? How do I do that?
No, that's by design.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn.
All right. This one's
What?
This one's gonna scurry up. I'm also gonna change this one too, so you can see his rolls, so that I don't have to always roll advantage. Never whisper. Don't auto roll damage. Okay. This one's gonna saunter up, and he's gonna stab Sakura.
Ha! That hits.
Okay. And he's gonna deal 4
Okay.
damage.
Gotcha.
Okay. That's gonna be his. And then we're gonna move this guy 15 feet. And then here's where this gets fun.
Why they got pack
They have pack
tactics?
tactics?
They have pack tactics, so he's gonna roll at advantage to hit Sakura.
And roll a 1.
He did. He,
9.
he rolled a 5 and a 1, so I don't think a 9
There
hits
you
you,
go.
right?
No, it do not.
Okay. Skeeny, what would you like to do?
I move here. And then, and then I do Just for context for Lindsay and Matt.
Mhm.
Anyway, yes.
Mhm.
What is it? This one? Is it 25 hit?
I guess a 25.
So,
Yeah.
And then how is it? Oh, like this. There you go. 12?
holy shit! Nice.
That's a lot of damage. Alright, how does Piercer work? Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack, you can reroll one of the attack's dice. Okay, do you want to reroll that 4?
There's a 4?
Yeah, you rolled an 8 and a 4, right? Oh, 1d8 plus 4. Oh, no, you just rolled max damage. Sorry.
Yeah.
Alright, you want to reroll that 8?
No.
Okay, seeing these things surround Sakura, Schemy's gonna... Go ahead.
Actually, it didn't calculate it on there, but she gets a sneak attack on that.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Yeah, so...
How do I calculate that?
So how sneak attack works is you can trigger it down at your damage modifier, like right under your...
Oh, okay.
Click that, and then when you roll from there, it'll do it. 19.
An extra 7.
Yeah, so she hit for 19.
Okay. So,
Holy smoke!
Hey.
rogues are good. Okay, so
Whoa.
seeing these things surround
Stabby hole.
your knight dressed in Nazi memorabilia. Schemy's gonna drop to all fours, sprint forward, and then just like lunge and just stab into this thing, and this is gonna die as well.
No, Mr. Blue, this is for you!
Very dead.
Alright.
Dead.
Dead. Alright, I messed something up with their tokens, so I can't do their individual healths. So I'm kind of fudging it. Okay. Would you like to do anything else?
No, wait, yes. How much did I move? Actually, hold up.
I think you can hit X. Or
X? Oh, okay, so that's 5.
Well, you reset it. So now it's showing the 5.
Oh.
It's fine.
Oh, whoops. Oh, damn it.
For context, you can move through your allies.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
that was
10.
10 feet. Okay, so,
Yeah. So 20 more feet.
You still have 20 feet.
I think I stay here for now. Yeah, I stay here for now.
Okay. Moving
I
on.
only have 20 HP. I'm already slapped.
I'm just gonna delete it. I'm just gonna delete the dead ones. They're cluttering.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
this one's gonna move forward. And it's going to swing at Sakura as well, because it knows that its friend is already doing the same. Oh my god.
Ah, you little bug!
Does a 9 hit?
No.
Okay, somehow I'm not surprised. Riz, it's you.
Wait, isn't 9 the advantage roll?
9 is the advantage.
It is.
Okay. But why did he have advantage?
Because he has pack tactics.
Because of pack tactics.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he has pack tactics?
Yep.
Just like us kobold.
now. I'm just gonna keep saying.
And he's like, yeah, it's just on repeat. I missed the battle music. I dropped the ball there. All right, Riz, as you.
Okay, so we're gonna. I guess we assume it's a cloudy day, so we don't have the sunlight.
No,
sensitivity
it is.
for tonight.
I specifically said it's sunny.
Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna move here because that won't provoke an attack of opportunity.
Right.
For
And
context.
then I'm gonna shout to Soccer Blue, hold your nose, hold on tight. And
I'm very.
I smell some very smelly
I'm
smell.
very curious as what's about to happen.
and the imp is gonna stay where it's at. And then I'm gonna bend over as instructed by my patron and cast Thunder Wave, which is
Ooh.
a 15-foot cube, I think, centered on me, if I'm understanding it correctly.
15? Ooh.
So 15 foot, 15 foot would be 1 square each, so essentially melee range, right?
Here's a visual for you.
Or is it?
Lindsay.
Am
They
I
would
understanding that
go-
correctly?
From you.
Is it
Is
is it from
that
or
big?
from where they
is
are?
it, is it centered on me, 15 foot wide? So is it like a 3x3?
15 foot centered on you. Why is my measure tool not working?
Is it this?
Is it that?
Is it wait? Is it this?
You can go with this, or you can go with that.
Is it this?
All right, hold
Is
up.
it-
I'm gonna show you.
Is it in the-
Is it this?
It's that.
Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to
Wait,
do
how
that.
did you do like an area measure like that? That's
There's a
cool.
measure
It's a
tool on the left.
square.
It's a 15 foot cube centered on you, correct?
Yeah, I believe so. Well, it says range cell 15 foot cube. Can I... Or can it be in front of me?
Not if it's centered on you.
Well, it says... all it says is range cell 15 foot cube.
Yeah, so you can only center it on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So I can't, like, have it come out of my butthole
No. Well,
in one
you,
direction?
you can
I
for
mean,
flavor,
come on,
but
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
but that would be
For
like
flavor.
a cone attack.
Okay.
No, you
Okay.
just sit on the ground and you shake the
He sits
earth.
on the ground and farts. It's
You
the
fart
massive
in a range
fart.
of 15 feet cube.
Okay, so
Cube.
does 15 foot sort of like radius cube.
Mhm.
Okay.
So okay, cute.
Oh, you do a
That's not what I want to
handstand.
do. Not what I want to do.
That's a great spell. But
Yeah, but it would hit everybody. It would
Yep.
hit our whole party too. I don't want to do that.
Cancel the fart.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Big stay on the fart.
hold the fart, boys.
Yeah.
He retracted his fart. Hold on.
Yeah.
It was a prairie dog fart. Damn.
Just a toot came out.
So I don't want to do that. I mean, I guess I don't really have anything in melee aside from that. So
Go ahead and fart.
I'm totally at disadvantage. So I'm at disadvantage because of melee, disadvantage because of sunlight,
Couldn't
and
you
but I
just
do have
move?
advantage from pack tactics. No, because it'll provoke attack of opportunity, will it not?
Oh yeah, that's right.
So if you're
Right.
at disadvantage and
Actually-
advantage, does that cancel out?
It does. If you get
Actually,
here, well, you know what? I'm not gonna tell you what to do.
actually, I don't mind attack of opportunity because I've actually got pretty decent AC. So I'll go here. So it's 10 feet.
Okay, so this one's gonna swing at
Alright.
you as you move out.
Yep. Go for it.
Uh-oh.
13
Yeah.
hits.
Whoa!
Nope. I have a 17
You
AC.
have 17. Okay.
Get wrecked.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, and then I'll just blast this guy. The one that's closest next. Yeah, the one that's closest next is Blue.
Okay.
So boom, there you go.
Yeah, sunlight, but you got pack, so it's gonna even out. Oh, they're both 22 anyway. It's funny. All right,
And then
22 hits.
what?
Damn. You hate to
Oh,
see it.
4 damage. Yep. Sucks to suck.
Sucks to suck. All right, you want
That's
to do
all I
anything
got.
else?
I want the imp to go hang out next to the flyer guy.
Okay.
So I guess we'll just put him there to signify.
We're at.
We'll just say there, like above the flyer dude.
Okay.
In the sky?
Yeah.
I love that.
Riz.
So Schemie and I have pack tactics against it. Imp is still invisible.
Okay. Aaron, it's you.
Okay, I'm gonna use mage armor. Hold on, wait. Let me go to my spells. Of course, I had this all planned out and I totally forgot how to
Mhm.
do this.
I was looking at your sheet.
Wait, I remembered. Hold on, I remembered.
Oops. Click that. I meant to click the information. Delete
Did I
that.
do it? Did I do it?
Yep. Be sure to mark off your spell slots, by the by.
Oh, what? Hold on. Where are my spell slots?
Oh.
Right next to it, like at the top, you see level 1 slots total 4. There's a little tracker bar. No, you were on it.
Was I?
Yeah. So you see mage armor.
Oh,
above
this.
cure
Oh,
wounds.
this. Yeah.
Yep.
This. I'm actually at 2 now, right?
No. Word of Radiance is a cantrip.
Oh, okay. Did I cast it or not?
Yeah, you cast it. You're
Are
fine.
you sure?
Yeah. A lot of this is just straightforward. Like, we just talk about it. So.
Okay.
Alright, so your AC becomes 13 plus your dex modifier, so your AC is going to go up to 14.
And do I have to do that? Hold on. Let me go back.
I did it.
Oh, you did it? Okay.
Mhm.
But is that just because I'm a noob, or do I have to do that next time?
I don't mind doing it, but you can always do it. You can click in the blue circle, type in the new value. You can manually edit them. And just hit enter.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna move back a little bit.
Alright. Where you going?
If I can.
Yeah.
How about here?
Alright, that works.
Hit Troy if you want to take the time to.
I'd have to do a whole thing. I'll do it in a second.
Oh, I didn't know.
You're good. Alright, is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Sakura, it's you.
I am. Obviously, I'm gonna swing at the one to the left of me. And nah.
Somehow I feel like that's not gonna
I
hit.
don't know if it's five. I don't know if it's five. 5 seems pretty bad.
5 is pretty bad.
5 really bad. 1. I end my turn. I really got any bonus action.
Okay. Alright, and it's going to be the Flyer's turn again. And,
No.
no!
Not the
Where
flyer.
is he? I need to organize where I keep his stuff. So, pack tactics. He's gonna launch out 2 spikes. First one at Sakure, and the next is...
Wait a minute.
Yes?
I have a question.
What's up?
He's 30 feet in the air, so how does he have pack tactics?
Kuzuk has advantage on attack rolls against a creature if at least one of his allies is within 5 feet.
Yeah, but he's 30 feet in the air.
Right, but his allies aren't.
At least one of his allies is in 5
Two of his
feet.
allies are within 5 feet of us.
Yep.
Oh, of us?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
As long as he's teaming
That's
up
how
on
that
you guys.
works.
Yep.
I thought you meant 5 feet from him.
No. That's
Okay,
usually how it
gotcha.
works because it's a melee thing most of the time, but no. Alright, first one coming at Sakura. 17 hit.
Cheated. No.
Okay.
Let me double check. I think I have 8. Yeah, I have 18. No.
Alright, and the second comes at Skeeny. Does a 16 hit.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna deflect the.
How many times can you do this?
It's my reaction.
Right, but does it have a resource?
Shouldn't. No.
Okay, that's fine.
Look,
I'm just asking.
yeah, I'm gonna double triple check for you. And for me, I guess. Fighting style. It's a fighting style. When a creature hits a target of you within blah blah, you can use a reaction to reduce the damage. You must be using a shield or a simple or martial weapon. No, it's just my reaction.
Okay, that works.
It's my AOO.
Okay, so he's gonna hit you for
take one.
11. He's gonna hit you for 11
Oh.
damage, and he's gonna remove 10 of it. So yeah, you're gonna take 1 damage.
All right.
I was worried about you guys.
Okay, so 1 damage. All right.
Okay. Moving on. Now it's the one in front, and he's just gonna go.
Go fuck himself.
Yup, he's gonna go fuck himself. Schemy, it's you.
All right. I attack this one.
All right, swing away. Make sure your sneak attack's on.
It is. Oh man. 12. Does that hit?
12 does not hit.
Oh shit. Well, I guess that's the end of my turn.
You don't have anything else you want to do?
Nope.
Wait, which one did you try hitting?
This one.
Oh,
I have nothing right now to fight this guy because he's in the air.
yeah.
Yeah, it
I
almost
got
seems
something
like
for him.
some ranged
I got
people
something
should be
for him,
doing
don't
something.
worry.
That was weird. I
You
didn't
better
like-
scream it like that when you use the spell.
All right, the
That
one,
wasn't me. That was Riz's familiar. I didn't say that.
right, the one you,
Yeah.
the one you swung at is going to swing back. Does he have any? He doesn't have any allies against you, so he's going to swing at Sakurai instead. Does an 18 hit?
Oh damn.
I have 18 AC.
So yes.
What? That
So
is
if it
below.
matches your AC, it hits.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to take
What do you
7.
got? What the fuck?
What? the-
I'm
I'm dead.
learning,
No, I'm just
guys. I'm
kidding.
You're not
I'm just
dead.
kidding.
You're
I'm just
fine.
kidding.
You know, y'all killed the first one and the first 2 in like the first turn. I was like, all right, well, let's do it. And then
Yeah, we're wrecking you.
I am not your enemy, Riz.
You're all of the enemies.
That's true.
But you're also our manager, so.
Yeah, enemy.
You're also in
Yeah, enemy. I was gonna say.
Riz,
Yes.
as you
Go for
Okay.
your turn, babe.
So. Okay. Sorry, I didn't hear that.
You're good.
I'm in a safe spot, so I'm going to shoot at the.
The
Is there a
flying
shady spot I can sit in somewhere? Anywhere? No.
Yeah, you know what? I'll say the areas along the wall, or like there's even like shade on the map.
Yeah, it does
So-
look darker
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Oh, you know what?
Oh,
Even
so
in the
bad.
shade on the map, there's a shadow coming off of this tower. So you know what? Let's go ahead and use the map because it's already made for us, right?
Okay. So I
Yeah.
want to move from here
Oh,
to
you
here.
might hit us.
No,
I-
he's above you.
Well,
You
if
can
it's
shoot there.
Ah.
Well, yeah, that's
Well-
we talked about that earlier, but
Yeah, we did.
You can rule that however you want.
I'd say you have a clear shot. He's 40 feet in the air. You're fine.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So and I've got plenty of range, so I'm gonna shoot the big guy, and that'll be. Riz core. All right. Helps blast. Point. Pretty pathetic.
It is.
it's an 8 hit.
Surprisingly enough, an 8 does not hit.
Yeah.
It would
And
be
What?
12 though, because he has pack tactics. and-
Advantage.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no, 12 does not hit.
Yeah.
Oh, 12 is. Oh.
That's all I got.
I am a kobold and I'm digging
Alright,
a hole.
Orin, as you.
Give some
Digging
rugged
a hole. Okay. Where? Oh, I have 3 sorcery points, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use. Hold on. 1 sorcery point. Wait, no. I want to use twin spell. I think it's 2 sorcery points if it's a real spell. It's only 1 if it's a cantrip.
Go ahead and read it out.
Or you can put it in the. There's a little message button.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, can I use this with Magic Missile? Because Magic Missile is a multi-target spell, so I don't know.
I'd
You
say
can.
if you're targeting one thing, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use twin spell. I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points, I believe, is what it costs.
It costs equal to the spell level.
Let me see. Hold on.
Magic Missile is a first level spell.
So it only costs 1 point?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah! So I'm gonna use. Wait, where? Oh my gosh, guys, sorry.
You're fine.
Where is the
I'm doing
sorcery
the same
points?
thing
There
with
it
you, don't
is.
worry about it.
I'm gonna use. I deducted 1
Mm-hmm.
sorcery point. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile. I'm gonna target this first guy that's in front of Schemy,
Okay.
and then I'm also gonna target the one that's in front of Sakurai. Sakurai.
Okay.
Okay. Do I have to roll twice, or do you use the same roll for both?
I think it's rolled twice, right?
No. I don't think so. I think it's the same thing. Oh no!
It's the same?
Yeah. Roll it again. Because you're doing a
She's
different target.
casting 2 spells,
Yeah.
technically, right? Yeah.
Okay. So the one in front's gonna take 5. One in the back's gonna take 2. All right. So you're gonna line up, back up, and just kind of like dig into your own resources and shoot out these different bolts of magic. And then as they connect with this one, he's going to explode and die.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You got anything else you want to do? Return equal to the spell's level to target a second creature within range. Okay.
No, I'm good. That's it. I end my turn.
Okay. Sakura?
See, I think I'm just keep swinging.
Just keep swinging. Keep
Keep
swinging.
swinging.
Just keep swinging.
Please tell me
And
18 hits.
And 18 hits.
Okay, and I'm just gonna make sure this dies. We're gonna
smite.
Yeah, we're just well. What do I got? 4? No. 3 spell slots? Fuck.
Alright.
Long rest. Let. Sorry, I'm really thinking about this hard.
I love that. You're min-maxing.
I kind of am. I'm gaming.
He's literally
it.
just smiting. I wouldn't
I'm-
call this,
If
I wouldn't call this
smite-
min-max yet.
It's
He's
smite or
literally
no
just
smite.
casting his spell.
It's like, do I cast the spell and like blow it up? I know I'm gonna blow it up. Like, that's just
Most of
gonna
these things
fly.
have died in 2 hits.
Yeah, I know, but I'm metagaming. I think I know how much health they have. I'm being a fart. I think, well, in character, I guess I'd have to swing really hard.
Mm-hmm.
What, I got 3 spells? Fuck it, we'll just hit it. We'll just blast that fucking thing. And you know what?
Minimum
probably worth
damage
it.
on the smite. Okay.
Yeah, literally.
So having taken more than half of his health and damage, Sakura's gonna lift his sword, and it's gonna like take on this like blue tint, almost like the sun's glistening off it and like radiating out of it. I'm gonna bring it down and just split this thing in half as a beam of light erupts out of it up into the sky, and it's going to die. Would you-
Sakurai stands there. No, what?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, what were you gonna say? No, I was gonna be speaking
I was
goofy.
just,
What were you
I
gonna
was
say?
just gonna ask if you were done.
Yes, I am done with my turn. I'm done with that. Yep.
Okay. All that's left is the flyer. And what is his range? Ooh. Okay. He's going to do as he has been and shoot first at Sakurai, second at Skimi. He no longer has pack tactics. I don't think a 13
Yep.
hits.
No.
Does an 18,
18
hit
probably hits
Skimi?
you.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Ha! 7.
Okay.
Awesome.
He's
No.
gonna hit you for 6, and he's gonna reduce it by 6. I like it. All right, Skimi, it's you.
Shit. I guess. Would you consider switching weapons an action or bonus action?
Call it a bonus action.
Bonus? Okay, so I'll switch to my short bow for my bonus action,
Mhm.
and then The 21 hit.
21 does hit. Oh, you do get sneak. Okay, I was about to say, well, you don't get sneak.
Holy shit.
Okay. So, she's going to shoot up at it, and the bow's going to connect, and you're going to do the first damage you've done to the big one. Would you like to
The
do
big
anything else?
ol'.
That's 14's a lot of damage, though. Very nice.
And that ends my turn.
Okay. Riz?
All right. We're gonna try to finish this guy off. I haven't done shit to it so far. All right. So we'll start by using my bonus action to cast Hex on it.
Nice.
So we need that.
Yes. Love that.
So there's Hex. So it's gonna get an extra D6 of damage when I hit it with something. I really don't care about the ability check, penalty, whatever. We'll say it's strength. Who cares? Before I do anything else, I am gonna shout to the imp, "Ding him in the face now!"
Okay.
Right. So the imp should do a sting on the imp's turn.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just gonna have familiars always like move after you guys, just to.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll resolve that after.
Mhm.
So, and then I'm gonna shoot it with the Eldritch Blast,
With your.
which is
Eldritch
gonna
Blast.
get. So we'll do Eldritch Blast, and then we'll also hit Hex in case. And
Yeah.
if the Eldritch Blast hits, that's what happens.
Oh my god.
I
Okay.
do love that. I do love
So
that.
following up with that 14 damage, you're going to do an additional 14 damage.
Dang!
Okay.
We
Because of
winning
So, you're
Wait,
gonna.
what? From
Go ahead.
for
how
me.
am I gonna do an additional? Oh,
She did
It's for
14.
me.
You're doing 14.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to shoot up at this thing, this flying thing that has just been raining down spikes, and it is going to die. Would you like to describe how you kill it?
Shoot it right in the face.
Works for me.
And
You
And
blasted it.
Ashwhite is like kind of disappointed. Like he can't really see
Like
him.
he was about to come out and fuck some shit
Yeah,
up. and
he's
he-
about to like go out and do his thing. That was like a little mad at me, but still invisible. Yeah, the thing like comes crashing to the ground.
yeah, it comes crashing, smoldering, just kind of
Yep.
just hits the ground.
Yeah.
Alright. And that's your first combat. Yay, baby's first combat.
Yay.
Woo!
Now-
First
We
combat.
did it.
Now, as you take control, like stock of yourself and look around, you notice that none of the other groups have finished, and while some of them aren't doing so well, others have outright died. But
Ooh.
it's like everyone seems like they're going to finish their own stuff, and you were told not to interfere. So,
Yeah.
with
Their
that,
problem.
that's their problem. With that,
Yeah.
I'll move you back to the barracks.
We shall help them. It was like pushing me in.
All right, delete all these boys.
I mooned them on the way out with my tail held high.
Just kind of fuck with them.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna change.
Sucks to suck, nerds.
Sucks to suck.
You gotta rile up the crowd, you know.
Right. Okay. So you re-enter the barracks, battered and torn. One of you having taken. So you took some considerable damage. All right.
It's just a flesh wound.
That was invigorating.
All right. And as you make your way down to the bottom of the stairs, you're gonna see Andromeda sat at the table, just kind of casually eating. And she's going to look notably surprised. She's gonna look up and is like, "I honestly didn't expect you to return."
Give me shinies!
Yes.
You'll get your payment, don't worry. The first back. I gotta turn this down a little bit. This is a little loud for me. Sorry. As the first team back, I've been told to offer. Would you like to compete in the evening games?
Do I get more shinies?
You will get more shinies, yes.
Yeah, I want to.
Nice.
I want to compete. What
Hmm.
about you guys?
Shinies.
Absolutely.
It's Okay, as long as our meat bag over here can take more hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in the evening.
Are we
There's
allowed to do a
rest.
short rest?
Yeah,
You
sure.
will be allowed to short rest.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So he's like, very well. I will tell the powers that be. In the meantime, she's gonna reach into her small little duffel and pull out 4 bags of money. Yay, money!
Nice.
Shiny!
Yes.
All right, go ahead and each of you add 50 gold to whatever you currently have.
Sweet.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I always need to
Oh.
organize these because I always fuck them up.
How do you want to do XP?
I'll level you up like milestone.
Okay.
Okay.
So this. Okay.
Okay. In the meantime, go out, enjoy the fair, patch your wounds, whatever you'd like to do. Meet back here in 6 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and then she's
I
just
want
gonna
to
turn back and start eating.
I will.
show Soccer Blue. So hey, big guy.
Yes.
Wait, and I want to pull out of my pockets.
Well, then.
In one hand, the caltrops, and another hand, some ball bearings. Be like, okay, so since like you're the big one and like you're the target and good at getting punched, like put these in your pockets. These, I know it's hard to pull them out, but you have metal hands. It's fine.
You have metal hands.
I put both hands in gauntlets and
Yeah. I'm like, so when like there's a bunch of stuff punching you from the front, or they're about to, just like put this on the ground and it sucks for them. I'm like teaching him I'm trying.
You're
like,
relaying
talking
like
down.
what ball bearings do and how they work. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
I know intelligence is a dumb stat, but I'm like teaching him the basics of koboldry.
Mhm.
Yeah, kobolds are traps and schemes.
Yeah.
It makes sense. You're fine.
Yeah. So I want to give him 1 bag of caltrops and 1 bag of ball bearings for him to put in front of him, or to put somewhere
Yeah, to be
to
able to
impede
drop
whatever's right next to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And my
And,
demeanor is a lot more like happy and I'm on a high compared to my initial demeanor, which was very like cold.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like really invigorated by the battle that we had.
You just really enjoyed being able to kill something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily just killing, just being in battle.
Right. Okay, I feel you. I like it. Okay. What would y'all like to do? Y'all want to just hang out in here? Y'all want to go peruse?
In
think
character,
we should-
Steamy's like, more delicious rocks, please.
But no carrots. No orange rocks, Schemy.
Oh.
I gotta go.
I would like
Show me the rocks. I'm hungry.
Let's go.
I guess
Look at
we,
what-
as a party,
carrot.
explore the fair. Like, I think we should explore the fair, right?
I would like
Yeah.
to take a rest to catch a few of my bearings.
Yeah, like we'll
please.
rest while we're exploring the fair.
Yeah.
Can we take a little
yeah.
rest here?
Is that? I
You
was gonna
can-
say we could do like the short rest here and
Short
then
rest
we leave.
Yeah.
is an hour.
Yeah.
I wipe
believe.
off all the blood and shit.
It might be a
like,
half hour, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's an hour.
It's an hour.
Okay,
We
I just
take a
looked it
little
up.
short rest here and we show Riz the orange rocks.
Okay.
10. That's good.
Oh, 10 on the hit die. Very nice.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll another one.
You gonna use another?
Just gonna go full. I'm just gonna go full.
Okay. Aaron, you want to use any of your hit die? Do you know what that means?
What does that mean?
It means, so in taking a short rest, you can use any of your. Where are they?
hit
the
dice is under
hit dice.
temporary.
Under
yeah.
your temporary hit points, you have 3 hit dice. You can roll those during a short rest to regain that amount of health.
Temporary hit points. Oh. Wait,
Is
do
there
I
like a-
do I click short rest?
Oh, yeah. You can do that. I didn't know it had a button.
Well, I clicked it, but
Oh,
nothing
It
happened.
didn't do anything.
Yeah, nothing happens. Okay, I see temporary hit points, but it's empty.
Right.
I think you have to-
you don't,
oh.
don't worry about that. Do you want to...
Oh, hit dice?
Yeah.
One.
Well, it doesn't matter for me. I'm a field.
Yeah, so you're.
Yeah,
You
I
should
do
be.
need to. We
Actually,
need a short rest.
you should be down 1, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Do I need to use the hit? I don't know how the hit die thing
Okay,
actually works.
so here's how this works. We'll do a short overview on the rules, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so you'll have hit die equal to your level. So like you should all have 3 right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whenever you take a short rest, which is no strenuous activity for an hour, you can spend these hit die to roll your class like level. So, for example, the paladins have a D10 hit die. So, Matt can use one to roll a D10 and regain that much health. I'm looking at Lindsay's profile right now. She can roll a D6 and gain that much health back.
Okay.
You will spend these to regain without having to take a full 8 hours.
Okay. I guess I'm
Okay.
just gonna stick to my 19 HP then. Since
Wait, what's
I
the
didn't
full
really
8
lose
hours though?
The full
Is
8.
that a long rest?
Yes, a long rest will regain all of your health up to your maximum, and it will regain half of your hit dice. So if you use all 3, whenever you long rest, you'll gain 2 of them back because it rounds up. So if you can help it, you'd like to not expend them all.
Yeah.
But if you need to use them, you need to use them.
So when you're rolling 1 hit dice, are you doing 1 short rest, or are you saying that since I have 3 hit dice, I can roll 3 in 1 short
You could spend
rest?
all 3 in a single short rest.
Okay. And then when you short rest, I can't remember, do you regain sorcery points in short rest or no? I think it's only long rest.
I don't believe you do.
I think it's only long rest. Yeah,
Excuse
chat
me.
GPC.
Long rest.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, typically it's long rest. There's a way to cheese it, but
Yeah, there's some stuff you can do later.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay, so you're gonna use one.
Can I do it again?
Yeah. So you use one.
Wait. Sorry. Okay. So I rolled 1 and it says 4. So do I have to add 4 to my HP
Yes.
Yes.
manually?
Yep.
I wish it
Yes.
did it automatically. That would be nice.
Foundry does.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. Okay. Now you're at 18 out of 20. Do you want to use a second for that too, or do you think you're fine?
No, no, I don't need to.
Okay. So that's how long rest and short rest work.
Okay.
Future reference. All right. Everything good? Everything working?
Mhm.
All right. And with that, we're gonna step outside.
Just
Okay.
be
Enough.
outside.
Enough orange rocks for you two. Let's go enjoy the carnival.
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
Hey!
Okay. So, as you step outside, you're going to make your way through the bustling crowd. Much more money in your pocket than before. All right. Walking through stand after stand, it's much like cell phone people at the mall. Everybody's kind of vying, everybody's yelling out. And it's like, hey, I have this, I have this. I should not be so dismissive. Sorry. Okay, so you're going to walk forward. You're going to pass a bard sitting there playing a flute while a little holographic projection of the same bard dances in front of him. Maybe up a little further up to the left, you see 3 goblins gathered around a small stool, like throwing dice. One of them's cheering, the other 2 are like screaming and kind of like bashing their heads into the ground, upset as he collects his own little bit of money. And as you pass them, you're going to see another shop on your right. Now this one stands out a little bit more because despite being in this busiest area of the section and everyone around them, this man has no line. He is extravagantly dressed. He has a pair of intricate goggles laced across his head and a necklace with 4 ruby gems hanging from it. He has a table laid out in front of him with like very clearly like polished and shined items, like they've not been touched, with 3 identical bags sitting at his hip. He's going to look at you three. He's going to look at you all. And he's just gonna.
Well, he's gonna look at the 2.5 people there.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2.5 people.
The 2 kobolds add up to 1 person.
Yeah, that's good.
And he's gonna notice that you stop for a short second, and he's like, "Could it be that somebody here is interested in finer products?"
What's this shiny?
Are they shiny?
They are in fact shiny.
Oh wait,
Well,
can
tell
we
us.
see? Is it on a table or on the floor?
It's on a table. Okay, so
You tell what makes them finer.
Can they see what's on the table?
yeah.
I don't think we can see what's
Oh, they're
up. Can we?
goblins. They're goblins.
Gamer,
They just
stand-
heard
here,
finer,
stand up on my
finer,
shoulders.
and they thought shiny.
Oh,
Gob-
I stand on Riz's shoulders.
Goblins in a trench coat.
Yeah. Do I need to make like an athletics or performance check to make
No,
sure I don't fall over?
you're fine. Just stand on her. Okay, so as you
Wait,
step
before
forward, God.
I say in character to Orin, Abby's.
I pick her up.
She
I
takes.
pick her up and I say, "Do tell us what makes these jewels finer."
So, and he's just gonna like wave his hand across, almost like they speak for themselves. And as you look at them, they do look like much more like intricate, a little bit more like polished, almost like he set them down with a lot of care, like nobody's ever touched them. So I'm going to describe what you see on the table, okay? You're going to see 4 small red vials, a little corked at the top. These aren't obscure knowledge. People of the world will know that he has potions of healing for sale. Right? You're going to see a fine, like piece of chainmail, but you can see that the inner workings of it are a lot like smoother, like cut. It looks like it'd be really light and doesn't really. It wouldn't hinder you a whole lot to have it on, right? You're going to see a I don't want to use the word shiny now.
Right.
a shiny, intricate coin. The carvings on it are very detailed, like somebody spent a lot of time on it. It's slightly bigger than a gold piece. It is the color of gold, but you'd have to inspect it to see if that's what it's actually made of. Right. You're going to see 2. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. We'll go through the entire list before I ask.
You're going to see 2 small rocks that looks like somebody just picked them up off of the ground, but they're polished and they're shockingly identical to each other. Like any dents or any like grooves in them perfectly match the other one. And finally, you're going to see a black and red orb, maybe about the size of a baseball. And it's just sat on its own little stand, lifting it up off of the table.
And I'm leaning in really close. I'm holding Schemy, so we're looking really closely at these.
I'm more curious about the orbs and the coins. What check do I need to do?
You could do an investigation, you suppose.
Oh, where's my? Okay, I need to. Just for a second. Let's see, investigation. Hello. Here we go. Damn it.
They look like
Do I
rocks.
know any?
What
Even
what do
the
you see?
coin?
I
there
reach
shinies?
out and touch the coin.
Okay, so as you reach out and touch the coin, you're actually going to realize that your hand passes through said coin.
Oh.
It's like, and your fingertip's gonna hit the table underneath it.
That's weird.
And he's just gonna. It's like, you cannot blame me for not leaving such valuable things out for the likes of anyone. And
That's not a shiny.
he's gonna reach down into like one of the 3 identical bags on his hip, dig his hand in, and pull out a physical version of that same coin that you just tried to touch. And he's gonna hand it to you.
Can I get a closer look at that?
All right, he's gonna hand it to you. Go ahead and make your own investigation check. It looks like a coin.
What were you
I
saying,
hand
babe?
it back to him then.
Maybe you were about to say
I would
something,
just
right?
say, hey, do you see anything shiny up there?
It's so many shinies.
What?
This
I
coin
can't
is
see.
shiny, but it doesn't look.
Shopkeeper, what do you got? What are these?
What are you asking about? Okay, I'm gonna do a
Uh,
less descriptive rundown. You got the 4 potions of healing,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
a
I'm gonna ask.
sleek suit of armor
Can you
or
type it
suit
in
of chainmail.
chat?
Yeah, let's do that.
That might
I'm
be
just gonna ask
actually
him about the coin that the other two seem interested in.
The coin.
Yeah,
the coin in the orbs.
what's this thing in
I
her
want to
hand?
know
Yeah.
about this coin too.
I
Yeah.
reached to hand it to the shopkeeper, but since Riz was interested, I like hand it to him instead.
Okay.
Eh.
All right. He's gonna reach down and he's gonna grab it. He's gonna actually like take it from you, not like forcefully, just kind of like right.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, "This coin has always been a favorite of mine." He's gonna lay it like up, like standing up on the table. He's gonna spin it and just kind of like like you spin coins, like you spin a quarter. He's like,
Yeah.
something like this has always found its way into thieves and swindlers, but I just think it's a bit of fun. This coin.
How so? Pray tell.
That's my attention. My ears perk up.
Something like this.
We're like locked in.
I'm locked into this fucking coin.
Show us now.
In a world full of magic, why wouldn't you take advantage of the little things? This coin may be weighted perfectly, and it may appear as normal, but it has a almost magical tendency to favor the head side a little more than the other.
I'm skeptical.
Flip it.
Okay, he's
Show
gonna
us.
he's gonna flip it, and I don't have a macro for this, unfortunately. That didn't work. It's /R. I think. It's been a long time since I manually rolled dice. Alright, he's gonna flip it, and it's gonna be a heads.
Again.
Okay, he's gonna flip it, let's say 5 times. And they're all going to be heads.
What about these things? I point to the orbs.
Okay, there is 1 orb, and there are 2 identical stones.
But I thought you said there was like a black and a red orb? Or was it the stones that you said?
The singular orb is black and red.
Oh, it's both black
Sorry,
and red.
that was my
Sorry.
bad.
But I point to the orb. What's this?
Yeah, we're no longer interested in the coin of trickery. Tell us about the orb.
This is what's called a Helion's gem. It is a single time use, and you can.
What'd you just call me?
A bitch.
A what?
Crush this gem in the palm of your hand, and you should be able to speak to some of the darker creatures of the world for, let's say, an hour.
Am I allowed to like crush it as he's saying do it?
You can try.
Just out of like, cause I'm just too curious as a kobold. When he said do it, I took it as
Take it literally.
I just take it literally.
Okay, you're gonna reach out to try and grab it, and your hand's gonna pass through it.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
You know, kind of like the coin did.
I don't know.
I'm
I'm not buying any of this.
I take 1 potion.
You gonna take a potion?
How much are the?
How many
How
shinies?
much are the potion? I got to ask first.
How many shinies is it?
Alright, hold up. And you know the name of this one, so. Okay, he's like.
Oh wait.
Potions are a pretty standard price for 50 gold apiece.
Huh?
Yeah, gold.
50.
What kind? Would I know what size potions they are?
Let
To
us be
invest-
gone from this stand. This,
Wait.
this
I
man
point
is.
to the necklace because I forgot Troy talked about the necklace. I ask about necklace in character.
Okay.
Was it shiny?
He's gonna play with it a little bit and just kind of like touch at it, and he's like, "This,
I'm highly weary of this salesman.
I'm not so sure I could part with this, but
Then why do you have it on display?
he's wearing it.
Oh.
He's wearing said necklace.
Oh.
He's like, but if you were to give me, say, 2,000 gold, I
Oh?
could give you this.
I have no shiny.
You have no shinies?
And what makes it so valuable?
He's gonna reach down and like grab one of the gems from it and like pluck it out. He's like, these make it so valuable. He's gonna like open his hand so that it's like sitting in his palm, and it's gonna like levitate about an inch off of it, and it's gonna crackle and sizzle with like flames coming off of the gem itself.
Ooh. Now that's interesting.
I too broke. I have no
What does
shiny.
it do?
2,000. Yeah, right. 2,000 gold for fireworks.
What does it do?
Fireworks.
Fireworks.
Aside from sparks and pleasantry, what does it do?
Throw this gem at any group of enemies, and you'll see some actual fireworks.
Oh,
Interesting.
Shiny explosions sound fun. I
Shiny.
say in character.
yeah. I
Well,
can
that
do
sounds
so
fun.
much with that.
Well, that sounds fun. I can
You-
conjure fireworks from my hand, so I'll pass.
Oh, stuff
Well-
like that. Oh, you have no imagination.
I'll tell you what. If not the necklace, you could buy this gem itself for 150.
You'd be willing to part with one gem from your collection?
They have a tendency to regrow.
Oh.
Now that
Regrow.
is interesting.
Do tell, cat.
Where?
On the necklace.
Tell you what. You give me that, I'll go mine you more. Where they grow?
They grow on the necklace itself, my friend.
Oh.
I will have another in the morning.
Oh. Well. Larceny.
Indeed.
150.
150 gold for one gem.
That
Yes.
We'd have to like split our gold if we
Yup.
wanted
What's the
it.
potency?
Would you care to demonstrate?
Just explode the whole fair.
just you know what? Aaron, make an Arcana check for me.
Wait, since she's holding me, can I make one too?
Sure. Okay, so Orin the spellcaster, the well-read spellcaster, doesn't know anything
How
about
is my check so low?
doesn't know anything about the
Okay.
magical gems. However, Schemy has
It's because I'm holding Schemy, I'm distracted.
true. Schemy has actually encountered one of these
Scorpion.
before, thinking that it was a gem of its own right. All right, you know that this gem, when struck or thrown, explodes in a 40-foot radius.
It go big boom.
It goes big boom and does a lot of damage.
I say that in character. It go big boom.
So out of character, if you throw this gem, it's going to cast a single use of fireball.
Big boom.
In character, I
that's
say
fun.
it go big boom.
Let's see.
Okay.
Well, how far can you throw it?
150, you said?
150 feet is how far you can throw it.
Hmm.
No, how much for
Before-
the price?
Also 150. That's a funny coincidence.
Okay,
Wait,
okay,
so
but
out of context, Troy, if we use it, does it regrow, or is
Nope.
it only specifically from the
No,
necklace?
you have to get.
It,
We get
it
the
regrows on the
necklace.
necklace. Like if
Okay.
you
Yeah.
want if you want reusables, it has to come through there.
Yeah,
Okay.
we get 1 fireball a day for 2,000
No,
gold.
you get
Or
you
you
get
buy
you get
one.
one. You get, oh yeah, okay, you're right.
Yeah.
Or
Give
we
it
get-
to us. Give it to us
No.
for 120. We'll split it 30 gold each.
we haven't seriously looked at the other ones. What are those other 2 rocks there?
What those are stones?
All right, let's make some checks.
Like
Uh-oh.
kobolds like stones.
Kobolds do like stones. Are you arguing for advantage?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Investigation?
Investigation or Arcana. You already kind of gleaned that this guy is dealing in magic.
I'll do that. Oh. Good roll.
Good roll. Okay, so Schemy knows all about magic apparently.
Rats.
in a similar vein, in the same area that she actually found this fireball gem, she had stumbled onto far more than she had realized, because these are what she knows are sending stones. They are essentially magical walkie-talkies. You can hold one of them and squeeze it, and the person holding the other can hear you.
I say these talk to each other. Hold talk to each other.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Rock talk to each other. I say
Rock
Jester.
talk.
Rock talk.
that's
Rock
a big deal.
talk.
Because okay, here, check this out, and I'll be like, check this out, Schemy. You see the ring, the shiny ring?
Oh, okay.
You see it? So this is my house. I can hide in here, but no one can hear me when I'm in the ring. I can hear them, but no one can hear me. So can the rocks walkie-talkie through the ring? I look at the cat.
The walkie-talkies. The Rocky-talkies.
Walkie-talkies.
The Rocky-talkies will always send the message, no matter where you are.
Yeah.
How much for Rocky Talkie?
The Rocky-talkies will be 200 gold.
Oh.
I'm willing to put in more than my fair share because they do disproportionately help me, but we can use them
Cat.
for everybody else too.
Okay, and so now that we've kind of like looked through this stuff, is like you realize that all of this stuff is gonna have its own its own gimmick.
And
Cat.
Confirmed by Ashwipe.
yes,
Cat, we've given you our full attention.
And
What-
I'm giving you options.
What kind of deal can you give us on Rocky Talkie? How about 160?
How about 180?
How about 160?
All right, you're gonna roll a check for that one. You can do persuasion, or if you're trying to specifically intimidate him, you could do that.
let's see.
160.
I suppose I could do 160.
Yes, Cat. It's just a couple of rocks, you know.
However, as a personal favor, I would like for you guys to come back and take another look when you.
We're still interested in the gem.
If you can give us a bargain.
The Big Boom gem. What kind of bundle and save deal are you offering, Cat?
While
If it-
she's talking to him
Yeah.
and Kat's thinking, I'm gonna poke Soccer Blue and go, does
Cat.
that armor fit you?
What kind of bundle and save deal are you offering, Cat?
I'm afraid it doesn't work that way. If you'd like a deal on the gem, it's its own tool.
In character, Schemy says, "You want us come back? Give deal for less shiny."
Well,
Oh, no. I
you
think I can help.
made quite a splash in the arena today, did you not?
Of course, my feline friend. Do you not want to honor the heroes of the day?
I'm not a charity, I'm afraid. I need
We're
to make
paying
money,
you good gold.
and you could always pay me more.
Here. Oh, friend. Good idea.
I say,
Okay.
bad cat.
Bat,
Okay.
no!
Ah, felines prove stubborn as always.
Here, kitty cat. I got an idea. Okay, so
Kitty cat.
how about this? So, the way my brain works. How about this? On the next fight, you bet on us. You give us some shinies. Make us win. You make lots more money.
I love that idea.
We get gem discount. We blow up things. We get
you
more
can-
money for
You
Big
can
you.
let the blue
boom,
guy borrow.
as
He'll give
Schemy
it
would
back.
say.
You can let the blue guy borrow the armor, or let the little one with the one wing maybe try to borrow the armor. Whatever. We'll give it back. If we die, you can have it back. It's fine. But you make like 2,000 gold off that.
What
I'll even
say
give you
you?
a deposit. Rental.
What say you, feline?
I pitch in
What?
gold. I pitch in shinies too.
I say that I don't think they told you how the evening match works.
Oh.
And enlighten us, please.
There's no longer a contest. It's you, and it's the creatures.
Oh. How many boom boom rocks do we need?
You can ensure our preparation by employing us with your big boom.
Yeah. You make lots of gold.
It's a good investment.
Big boom equal big money.
Alright, somebody roll a persuasion.
Who has the highest persuasion here? Because I
I
definitely
have-
don't.
I
I
have
have deception.
Are you lying to him?
I have 4 persuasion.
No. Yeah,
But
she
I haven't
should
been
do it.
talking, so
She should
I think
do it.
it's Lindsay.
I think I
Yeah,
should
for
do it
sure.
because I've been like
Yeah.
talking a lot of mad shit
Yes.
anyway.
Yes.
You have been talking a lot.
That's pretty
Oh
good.
my
Oh
god.
shit!
What?
Oh shit!
You feline!
What say you?
Lindsay with
What
the god
say
roll.
you, feline? Make the investment for my kobold friends and I. And this blue guy, whatever. He's back there.
This French blue guy.
And this man wearing
I still haven't figured out his name, by the way.
y'all
Yeah,
He's
y'all
just-
in
he's just
character
there.
haven't talked to each other.
I know.
Yeah,
I
no,
know. I missed the opportunity, and then we tried to open a conversation, and then it somehow got like.
I've been
What now?
wary of him anyway, but whatever. He's there. I and my kobold friends here.
Because he's wearing the hate group symbol.
Yeah, whatever.
You
We
can't watch a fight without rigging it. Come on.
Okay.
You know?
bet on us. Bet on us, the underdogs. We actually did great today. Bet on us and ensure your win by employing us with big boom, as Gamey would say. What say you, feline?
He's gonna just silently like grab it, nod a little bit, and then he's gonna extend his hand out, and then drop it into your hand. He's like, I expect to see you back afterwards, though.
Of course. Of course.
Y'all really just fucking spent on 150 gems.
He gave me the ruby, right?
Yeah, he gave you the ruby.
Yeah.
Is it just the copy, not the necklace, right?
No, just the single gem.
Okay.
And we how much we had to pay him 120, right? From my earlier persuasion.
160.
One-
Don't you fucking.
It was 105.
All right, so are we all
I'll-
pitching in 40?
I'll pitch in a little more. I don't mind pitching in 40. I can ask to pitch in an extra 50 to rent the armor for somebody.
Oh yeah.
Scheming,
Is that-
actually, you would probably really like that armor.
Yeah, I could use
If
it
we
if
know what
Matt
kind it
doesn't
is.
want it. Yeah, what kind of armor is it?
Are y'all asking him, or do y'all want to make a check?
Yeah, I'm asking.
We said it was a
Asking.
light chainmail.
A very lightweight,
Yeah, let's ask.
Very
a lightweight,
lightweight.
Danish thing.
Yeah, I could use it. I have leather armor right now.
Okay.
Well, Rogue, what armor proficiency do you have, Scheming? Bottom left corner of your character sheet.
Light armor.
Light armor? Okay. And Sacre Bleu, I imagine you have heavy armor proficiency, right?
Absolutely. I'm wearing chainmail, I think, right now.
Okay. And I've got
That's-
medium. There's a slight benefit if it is scale mail. For myself, there is some. Actually, do you have any dex score, Soccer Blue?
No,
Do you have any?
I got 13. It's not.
Okay, so you don't really have a dex bonus.
No.
Okay. So if it were full chain, there's some advantage, but it wouldn't really help your armor class, if I'm understanding correctly. So as far as like your character's desiring a thing, depending on what it is, those
Well, it's a specialty.
you'd have to ask if Scheming could even knows how to wear it. Then that would be a question.
Oh.
Because she doesn't have the proficiency for anything chainy.
But I can wear it since I have light armor proficiency, right?
That normally light armor proficiency doesn't give you enough to do anything that has any kind of chain. It maxes out at studded leather.
Could you get chainmail? Is that the thing earlier?
I'm
You guys
wearing a
only-
chain
got medium.
shirt.
Do you guys
Yeah,
only
I'm
have
wearing a
light
chain
armor
shirt.
proficiency because you're kobolds?
Yeah.
Well, it's because of classes.
Oh, that. Yeah.
So,
I
yeah,
thought that
so rogue is
rogues
light.
had medium armor proficiency.
Is it because I'm an arcane trickster that changes it?
It shouldn't. It should just
I
be
don't
because
think
of
so.
warlock. Yeah.
You say it's usually a class determination.
Yeah.
Oh.
I spent some effort to get the medium. What it would do in my case is if it were scale mail, it would basically act like breastplate. It would just give me +1 to AC. Is essentially all it would do.
Oh.
If I'm
Well,
understanding.
if none of us benefit from the armor, we don't have to buy it.
I'm gonna
Okay.
take
can
a, I'm,
just-
I'm gonna look at it.
You gonna
and
take a look at
fucking-
it?
I'm gonna look at it. I'm a warrior.
Okay.
Like I know what.
You know armor. You also rolled a 20.
Yeah, I know
so-
armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
What is it?
You're gonna look at it. You're gonna
Famous
size
part.
it up a little bit. It is medium armor.
Okay.
But you notice that it's built in a way that I'm gonna do a vague description. And I'll tell you a little more about it.
Mhm. Yeah.
You notice that it's built in a way that it's not usually limited in who can wear it. I was like, it's snug fitting. It snaps to the skin a lot easier. And while it's light, it's not hindering, or it's light in like weight. It is by definition
Mhm.
medium armor. In game terms, what this is it can be worn without proficiency, and it will give the medium armor bonus +1.
Oh.
Damn.
So that's actually fantastic for scheming.
That's
then.
Huge.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
How much for
So-
this? I point. How many shinies?
This, let's call it 400 gold.
And I-
Literally vomits a rock.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute.
Like vomit the carrot.
I'd be
Wait.
like, what if we
Are
rent
we
it?
still negotiating for everything, or did we already buy the ruby and the sending stone?
I think we
I
already.
mean,
I don't think you bought the sending stone, and he gave you the ruby.
We didn't.
Yeah.
On the promise that you would come back.
I want to negotiate to rent the armor for the fight.
For the fight.
And then if we live, he makes extra money and we keep it. And if we die, it's his. And it looks pretty tough. It shouldn't get damaged too much. But we'll pay a rental fee. I'm offering 50 gold for a rental fee. Which you can use to invest in rigging the fight. And make this 400. Or he can
What
use
say
that
you,
to
feline?
You're gonna keep saying the feline line. It was like, I'm sorry, for something this valuable, if I were to rent it, I couldn't do it for an eighth of its value.
Well, you want us to succeed, correct?
What about 20 more?
I want to make money.
I offer 20 more shinies.
You're making pure profit if we rent the armor and return it to you.
And if you don't?
You can take it off our dead corpses.
Yep. Either we live and you make
And you
money,
still profit.
or we die and you get it back. So you make money or you make money. Your choice.
What say you, feline?
Alright, let's do one more persuasion.
Okay.
It has to be Lizzie.
Yeah.
Lindsay has been killing it.
Not bad. Pretty good.
Okay.
What say you, feline?
I'd be willing to rent it for 100 gold.
Okay.
A quarter down for the deposit.
I have 90 I'm willing to put in the pot.
I have
And
10 I can put in.
And you're saying that you gave us the ruby free of charge to secure your investment?
The ruby is given in the promise that you'll come back.
Okay, but what
Okay.
about the sending stones?
160. 60.
We agree on 160.
Okay,
160
so I can.
stones. 100 to rent the armor.
Okay, so it's 100 plus 120.
160.
160.
Sorry, what's that?
You guys think you're
You
so
keep
funny.
saying it.
I want to roll one more persuasion for 120.
1 plus 20.
He's not coming down.
Okay.
Okay, so
do we have
220.
220 to spare?
I have 75.
260.
I have 60.
I have 60.
You're fucking.
Okay,
Alright.
let me just put. Okay, this is all my goal.
I'm willing to risk all the gold I have to ensure that we succeed in this fight. We're in a little huddled circle whispering to each other.
Okay,
right
we have 25 gold left over, so whoever decides to take that.
How much does Soccer Blue have?
75. Yeah, 75.
75.
So in all total with the party, we have 285.
Yeah.
And it's 160 for the sending stones and another 100 he wants for renting the armor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you guys good with this?
Yeah. And I guess who wants the leftover gold, or should we split it among 4 with someone with some spare?
I put in the most, so I'll have the last 1 coin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
So we all have 4 besides
6.
Riz?
We each get 6
No,
back.
6. Okay.
I'm
We each
good with
get
that.
6 back. I get 7 back.
Okay, so 6. Okay, so.
And I started with 93. I only put up 90, so I'm at 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Are
Okay,
we done with the merchant now? Oh.
Feline. We accept the terms. We'll rent the armor and we'll take the sending stones. And we will return after we win tonight's battle.
And if we win, we get to keep the armor.
That's
You
extort something.
promised.
That's
What
not-
say
Yep.
you, feline?
that's not part of the deal.
That's part of the rental.
You promised.
That 100's for an
The
investment.
look in your eyes. It
It's
told
for
me you promised.
You're supposed to put that. You're supposed to bet that we're gonna win with that 100.
You're going to profit from our win. We beat all the enemies in the first trial so easily. Everyone else perished.
They did
Struggled, even.
They did struggle.
What say you, feline?
This is the catchphrase.
Right.
Extortion is profitable. It's all. Do it. Do it. As Airhead always says, do it.
Do it.
Do it.
And it's like, you come back.
Can I do a peer pressure check?
A peer pressure check. No. You come back, and I'll give you a discount on the armor.
Okay, fine.
Fine.
Better be
Yes.
big
We accept.
discount for Big Boom.
Big boom, yes. We will. We will be back. I can
Okay.
promise you that.
All right. He's going to dig into one of the 3 bags on his side and produce physical versions of the holograms that are on his table. And you notice that these items are way too big to actually fit inside this bag.
That's okay. I got a bigger one.
Okay.
I'll point and laugh and go, "Ha, mine's bigger."
And who's taking what?
Scheming
The
gets
armor's
the
going to Schemy. The sending stones, I guess one would go to Riz and the other, who wants the other? Me? Can I
whoever.
have it?
One of us.
Yeah, you can have it,
I
Lindsay.
say one of us should have it.
Yeah.
I'll
whoever.
take it.
There's not
Those two are inseparable.
And the ruby, Big Boom.
I think should go to Riz or me. I think Riz is better because he's ranged.
All right.
Well, I can have the imp drop
Yeah.
it too.
Yeah.
Big Boom near us would be bad.
I can't spell.
Yeah.
Little boy Blue back here has been very quiet. I'm still weary of him, but however, he did protect us in battle.
No,
So I guess he does earn
Schemy.
some points.
Is that
in my
gonna be
book.
the rest of the campaign? Orin and fucking Soccer and Blue just don't know each other.
Yeah. Because I fucked up the first scene.
I feel like,
Nope.
we should probably.
I'm
I have a
just
couple
very
of
wary
those.
of him. I'm very wary.
This is your
Band-Aids.
redeemable point, man. Since we're like, if you
Yeah.
want to go through it.
Okay, so how much gold do we all have now?
Should
I'm
be
down to 10
six.
total.
6 for everyone except Riz for
6.
10.
I held 3 back.
Okay.
Feline.
And whoever has
It
the
was
sending,
great doing business.
whoever has the sending stones, just add them to your inventory.
Yeah.
How do we do that? Click the plus
Yeah,
and then
you
just
have to
type
click
it?
the plus, just one sending stone.
Does Okay.
Yeah.
We just type it, doesn't matter what
Nope.
we don't have to okay. Love
And,
that.
Who got the fireball?
Riz.
Okay.
I put it on mine. I put 1 ruby of fireball. Just.
Yep, that works. Okay.
I take out my rat and put it on my shoulder. I don't know
Guys,
why.
this was just the first stand at the fair.
I know. I know.
Yeah. Hey, do we have enough left for a turkey leg?
Yeah,
Oh.
you have enough left for a turkey leg.
There's always room for a turkey leg.
There's always room for beverages.
Okay.
Always one more hot one.
One
We
more.
should
Try
probably
it.
get some bandages for the blue
Can we
one.
see the carnival map? Or does that matter?
It doesn't really matter, but sure.
Having the cat there was
Hey.
very helpful.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at the
it's very
map.
It's nice
Love
map,
it.
isn't it?
It is. Okay.
All right. Well, you argued with the cat a lot longer than I thought you. Also, why did the
I
music?
I know.
We're gonna get a bargain if That's the last thing we do.
I
What's your name anyway? You. What say you?
Ah.
please,
My
please.
name is
Oh, okay, you too.
what?
Go ahead.
Yeah. This is the second time. My name is Sacre Bleu. I'm a paladin of Ilmater.
Okay, I'm gonna cut right there. As he says that,
Mhm.
the three of you know, because this is pretty common knowledge. Y'all rolled on Ilmater earlier. Um, Paladins of Ilmater aren't a thing. They've never been a thing. Just the people around her or the god itself. Nobody has ever been endowed with the radiant powers. Okay.
Oh.
And you expect us to believe that?
Well, let's let him finish his sentence. But like, it sticks out to y'all as he says it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is a god of kindness, of sharing the burdens of others, and being, as I say, how you say, generally kind to others. And
Kindness.
yes, absolutely. Absolutely. If your friend is in need, you protect him. That is what my father taught me. He
Kindness
man.
is nothing I've ever known of Ilmater.
Well, you must have heard the wrong teachings.
I've read horror stories of your religion.
That is a twisted and sick way. That's a twisted and sick way that they teach others. They say that you must. They take people in to and make them slaves and beat them and punish them for suffering for their good and salvation of others. That is not what Ilmater teaches. It is not. I promise you. I promise you.
You aim to change society's view of Ilmater?
Not necessarily. I do not aim to necessarily do that in a way, but I use Ilmater as my guide. If that makes sense. I believe in Ilmater. I believe
Is this
I believe in-
Shadowheart? LOL.
So
everyone? Is it?
You know what's funny? If it is, that's not on purpose.
It
Sorry.
is.
It just sounds really like Shadowheart. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue. I didn't mean to like have my sign.
No, you're
fine.
100%.
You're good.
You're 100.
Yeah,
I told you I did. I didn't realize it until later. I did Ninja Turtles kind of thing. It's a great scene.
Campaign 1, I apparently remade just like a Divinity 2 or something. I was like, I don't know. I'd never played it before, but they're like, aren't these just source collars? And I was like, what is that? What is that? Are those a thing?
Yeah.
I look really intently into his eyes and I study him for a minute because I really want to like look at his intention.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to like gauge if he's being real with us. Do I need to do a check for that?
Do you want to do an investigation?
Yeah.
Or what would that be? Perception? Perception?
What are you looking for?
Yeah, what are you looking
I'm
for?
just trying to see if he's like lying to us. I want to know if he's bullshitting us.
So insight?
Yeah, so insight. And
Inside.
I
I would not know.
he doesn't seem to be lying.
Okay. Well, I do commend you for protecting us in the battle. That was noble of you. But
Second. Merci.
I'm still a bit weary, if I'm honest. You'll have to
but-
prove yourself.
May I ask you something of the same thing? Why were you in the back just spying on us? I mean, what was that about? Who are you?
Who the fuck are
I'm-
you?
Who the fuck are you to tell me?
Man's got a
Spying?
point. He took all the hits. We just sat in the back the whole time.
Yes, of course. I commend him for protecting us in battle. Of course I was weary of you with your insignia on display.
I turned to Orin. I trust Mr. Shiny Blue. Hands up. Like I'm a toddler.
Yeah.
Just
If
'cause I'm
Steamy
tiny.
trusts you, then I trust you for now. But
Yeah.
Airhead
just know
says
that
he's
I'm
okay. Good luck
I'm
for
going
me.
to keep my eye on you.
All right, and you're gonna hear the
Very well.
gong calling you back for the evening match.
It's already time.
It's already time.
We spent 5 hours talking to this cat.
We're gonna assume other little things happen throughout.
Time flies when you're having fun.
We spent 5 hours arguing with the cat, and he's like, "Fuck, I'm so tired. Like, get the fuck
I hate
out."
you
We did
guys.
spend a long
You spent
time
a
on
very
the
long
cat.
time on the cat.
I have a name for the cat.
Yeah.
I love that.
He was,
I'm gonna call him Whiskers McScam.
Whiskers McSam. You can call him whatever you'd
I
like.
like that.
Okay. So, you're gonna re-enter the arena, same area. You're gonna come in through the south.
Okay.
Right.
Roy, what time is it at this point?
It is late evening. It is overcasty, so you're gonna have shade throughout the entire.
Yes.
Yep.
Can I cast Mage Armor before anything
yeah.
happens here?
Mage armor lasts for 8 hours. You still have it.
Okay.
For
Can
how
I-
long though? How long has it been? 5?
It's been 6.
6.
Okay.
Yeah, for 2
So I have
hours,
it
you're
for
good.
like 2 more hours, I think,
Mhm.
right? I think
Yep.
it's 8 hours.
Yep. It'll.
Okay.
It's like 200 turns.
Perfect.
Yeah. You're
Or
fine.
something
You
like
have
that.
it.
Perfect. Never mind.
Okay. Now, you're gonna reposition, and the crowd cheers, screaming. Everything's around you, kind of like a lot more energy.
I start jumping because they're cheering. I don't know why I'm excited, but I'm excited.
I love that.
Okay, well, then I want to cast Aid.
Okay. Cast aid.
Wait.
I hope this isn't a.
Wait, why isn't it working?
It's
Did it
not.
work?
It's not. Gonna, it's not gonna,
Oh.
Just click it, put it in the chat, and then.
Wait, hold on. I have a question.
Mhm.
When we did short rest, that doesn't replenish your spell slots. You only
Nope.
get those replenished on long rest, right?
Yep.
It
Yeah.
replenishes mine, but I only have 2.
Yeah. That's his class. That's just how that works.
Yeah. Everybody
So
else. is
I'm
on
gonna cast it at level 2 because
Ooh.
level 1 is not available.
Have you used all 4?
I don't know.
Oh, because it is a level 2 spell. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I'm stupid.
Yeah, I think it says I have 2. Wait, if a level 2 spells cost 2 points?
No. Okay. So
No,
That's for Flint spell.
So how these work is the spell level has to use a spell slot of that level or higher. So
Yeah.
aid is a level 2 spell. You need a level 2 spell slot, or you can upcast it for a 3, a 4, or 5, etc.
Mhm. But
Just like a bubbles.
But I think on my sheet it says that I have 2 level 2 spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I
'Cause
just
you haven't used
remove
them.
1.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're gonna cast aid.
Yeah.
Up to 3 creatures within range, and you will give them 5 max hit points each. Creatures
Max, right?
creatures in range can include yourself. So who would you like
So
to
we
give
all,
hit
the
points
whole party, because oh wait, no, 3
Yep,
creatures.
up to 3. 4 is bigger than 3.
I'm gonna do
I can only count to 3.
Count to 12.
myself. This is so hard without seeing everyone's health bars.
I have 19. I'm okay. Or here, everyone just type in their HP, I guess, to make it easier for her.
Is it allowed?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Okay.
Out of combat. There. It's right here. I'm gonna keep that there. Hang on.
Yeah, you can
If we're
discuss your
doing
HP. It's fine. It's just like in the middle of combat. It's gonna.
Maybe I
Yeah,
suggest you save it for combat. Then.
Everyone
Well,
tell
Dr.
me.
Blue's
Well,
been
no,
made it.
because aid gives you bonus
Max.
like HP, so
Oh.
it raises your max HP.
Oh, okay.
But it also heals you though.
It heals you up to the potential maximum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your HP? Oh, 19 out of 20 schemie?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on me, Riz, and Schemie.
Okay.
So that gives us +5, right? And it heals us up to that?
It's just going to add 5 to you. So you're going to go to 23.
I would say give mine to Blue. I'd rather not be in a fight. He's gonna need it. He takes a lot of hits. If you don't mind. In character, be like, thank you, but the big guy takes the hits. You can have mine.
Each target's hit point maximum and
Just
current
like the
hit points
Malta's
increase for
teachings.
5. Yeah. So my max is gonna go up to 25, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
heal for 5.
Yeah, you're going to go to the 23 out of 25.
Yes. Gotcha.
And while we're doing this, Schemie, do you have your fancy armor equipped?
Yeah, Troy already did it.
I did it.
Okay, good.
I knew she wouldn't.
I was watching Troy do it on my character sheet.
That's funny. Okay. Are we all set?
Yeah.
Okay. So, back to the description, since I rudely interrupted. No, I'm kidding. The crowd seems livelier, almost like angrier. They're almost like violent in their enthusiasm to see you guys fight. It was like, in walking around the festival, you heard tell and people admired you, talking about how brave you were, and you quickly realized that most of the deaths in the arena come from the evening battle. And,
Great.
And once more, you're gonna hear the gong go off.
It'll be fine. What could
You got that
possibly go
armor on,
wrong?
Schemie?
Yes, ma'am.
Big boom!
And
Big boom.
almost seeming to materialize out of air.
Can I make sure that my imp has the ruby? He does have hands. He can carry like one thing, maybe.
Okay, yeah. You're going to see this creature spawn in.
Ah!
I know exactly what to do.
Okay, he's
don't bet again.
He's kind
Real
of
bad.
He's going to.
On second thought, he's kind of
Kind of cute.
he's kind of bad.
He's gonna plop,
you down
almost falling,
bad, Nut?
landing there. And as you guys all focus and hear his screeching and his squelching, you're gonna hear one more, and you're gonna see this one spawn over here. So, as you guys ready yourselves, you're gonna see these violent, oozing creatures with, like,
Wait, I didn't see
mouths
it.
upon mouths.
Are you on?
Oh, I'm
GM
on,
layer?
yeah, I'm on GM layer. You're right.
Is it just us, Troy?
It's
There's
just,
no other groups?
It's just you.
Okay.
Who's the other guy? Wait, they're both the same?
They are both the same.
Okay, well they're both kind of. They
Gotta make me feel a
Both
certain
kind
way.
of bad.
They both need to calm.
Okay. So, they're just gonna both like plop, almost like falling out of the sky, just splat, and like you're gonna see like their meshy, like fleshy, like mounds of skin like spread out around them as they hit.
Ew. And we're the only ones in here?
It's just you guys. As they up to
Gross.
right themselves, almost like it's difficult for them to stand upright, collapsing under the weight of their own skin, and they're just gonna squelch at you.
Ew.
And that's where we'll end for the week. Hey.
Oh,
What?
Cliffhanger. Arena hanger.
Arena hanger. So, how are we feeling?
What?
That was awesome.
So fun. That was so fun.
I love it.
I love
Or it
That
has
was
adopted
so
Schemie.
these. I love
fun.
I love these things. Y'all yelled at the cat for a
Oh,
lot longer than I thought it, but you know.
Just so, I mean, I'm sure y'all figured it out, but Schemy and Riz are like a mated kobold pair now.
Yeah.
Out of,
Immediately.
It will be.
You know, just meet
and
each
yeah,
other.
kind of like
Love
immediate.
at
Did
first
you just
sight.
meet each other? Fucking whore.
Y'all
Yeah.
love that first shiny rock.
Johnny
Yeah.
All,
All those scales and those smitten.
all I heard
Kobold
was
relationships are so simple and straightforward. It's quite
They are.
intriguing.
I don't know.
It's very-
Yes.
I kind of think it sounds like Schemy's a whore, but you know.
I mean, that's kind of. You would think
I
so
mean,
if you knew kobolds.
in context, kobolds are kind of slutty toward each other.
Yeah.
They-
Kobold's kind of real slutty.
Kobold's kind of
Yeah.
real slutty. All right, and
kinda
so
like-
that's the initial setup.
That's
Okay.
so
Kobold smut
fun.
out
That was
there.
fun. That was a first session one, or a fun first session one. Jesus.
Yeah.
Troy, do you want to post our intros in the channel, or do you want to just open it up so we can post them?
I'll post them here in a second. I'll post them somewhere else because that's set for like recap intros, so that there's a skeleton of like, well, what did we do 4 episodes ago? We can kind of scroll up,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
just so that kind of, just so we have like a railroad or like a roadmap of what we've done, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I wasn't
Sounds good.
actively taking much notes during the session, but I like to kind of like recap on everything that happened and take notes later
Yeah,
and
I'll-
reread stuff.
I'll make some new stuff in the Discord and kind of.
Yeah. The more content y'all can provide me, I will welcome it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't get to hear Riz's intro very well because the music was loud.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Here, I'll read it off to you real quick.
I would
but-
love
Because
that.
yeah, we didn't hear Sucker.
You're right. I'm sorry about that. I will ask
That's okay.
real quick though.
Yeah, that's okay.
Because I always ask this at the end. It's like, how do we feel about the session?
That was fun.
More shops.
That was so good.
More shops. We just took too much time at the shops. I was reading Troy's chat. I was reading Troy's chat, and they're like, "These motherfuckers."
Yeah, there was a couple of people was like, all of these cool things on the table. Was like, I'll take a potion.
Yeah.
I think more opportunities for conversation between like the party members because
Okay.
it was so fun like being able to establish our character like just through conversation. The
Yeah.
choking carrot thing was so funny. And I put that in the chat because I didn't want to like interrupt what you were talking about
Mhm.
so that we could still have like real time.
Yeah, no,
You're
you're
actually
good.
Things
good.
happening.
It's a good system, and as long as like everybody wants to use the chat bar to like work things out like that, then it's fine with me.
I loved that. That was so fun.
Okay, and it's always something that I'll ask as everything wraps up, just because if somebody's like, well, I wish we'd gotten a chance to do this or this, then it can kind of fester, just to make sure we're all on the same page at any point.
There was one thing I kind of wanted to do, but there's only one or two people really can speak at a time, so it takes too much time.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
but I kind of wanted the imp to go invisible and like see if he could pilfer something from the back of the cat's stall while we're distracting him talking.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because he has a pretty good dex score and he can be invisible. I'd be like, hey, see if you could like get some shit for free.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe we get in trouble doing that. Who knows?
Yeah,
But,
it's like that plays its own way out.
Yeah, but that's like another 30 minutes to an hour of just that. And
Yeah,
I
it's
don't want to reel the whole thing.
Yeah, I have no issue with people doing like deviant things, like just to throw that out there.
It's so funny.
I
love it.
love like the you reap what you sow kind of like storyline. Like letting people do crazy things if they really want to, like just let it happen. I don't care about the consequences.
The consequences build character.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, and I want to
chaotic good does not care about consequences. Okay.
That's true. And also, like, my character appreciates that my character doesn't want to fight hand to hand or in melee, right? Not built for that at all. Very squishy. And so he does appreciate what Mr. Bluesy is doing. But I don't really have a good way to, like, in character thank him, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm kind of like trying to support him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That makes sense.
You'll
Yeah,
have
it's
to
cool.
figure
That's
that
cool.
out. You'll have to
Yeah.
figure that out.
Also,
Yeah.
Troy, I feel like I missed a story beat in the beginning with Andromeda. You talked about the thing. I should have went into that for myself, but I know we'll come back around on it.
Yeah, she's around.
Yeah. So I mean, it doesn't have to be her. It probably will be, but I feel like I missed.
Oh
that
yeah,
quick story
that's a
beat.
that's a good note. In the beginning, I was a little confused, and I was thinking maybe it was just because I'm like not used to this or I'm new, but I may have missed a part of the intro why we were at the carnival.
Why?
Because I know that
Well,
I didn't
I
know
know
why
that,
maybe
like,
you showed
the-
up. I missed it for a second, and then I noticed we were in scene, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like I'm gonna bring Lindsay into this because I
Mhm.
like.
yeah, I was
Fucked
like,
it all
oh
up.
shit, we're
I
in line at
fucked
the
it all
carnival,
up.
but I don't know why we're here.
Okay, so that's a good point. It was also maybe something I should have DM'd y'all about to like remind y'all. Both of you have sent me privately things about why you're here and why you're specifically
Yeah.
at the King's Favor,
Ooh.
and both of you were looking for something specific.
Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah, I'm looking for something. I gotta look for okay.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you privately after the first session,
Mm.
Troy, some questions. I don't think I
Yeah.
want to say it here,
You're fine.
just in
And
case.
you went to the bulletin board to make money to pay for information that you then spent on stones.
And then we're gonna make the money back. We're
Yeah.
gonna say, "Yo, fuck you. This is our money." I don't know
Yeah,
if Sakura would
exactly.
do that, but maybe he'll do something else while you guys are doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we all good?
And then,
That makes sense. Okay. Go
my only other comment is I would have been down to go for at least another hour.
I'm
Troy
gonna-
has work.
I do
Sazami,
have
yeah.
work, but I'm
Anyway.
gonna keep them pretty relatively close to 3 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I
I like
totally
that.
get that.
It's
Yeah,
I'm down with
I
that.
think
it
we
gives
made
some
that rule the
structure,
last
so-
time.
Yeah.
I just wanted
It
to
was
put that
nice.
out there in case that the time restriction was based on my schedule.
No, it's based on mine.
Okay.
But
no
but
problem.
it's also like 3 hours in experience has always been a good. You get a good moment in, or you get a good amount in without feeling like slogged about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it
Yeah, people
definitely
getting
left
tired or
me
distracted.
wanting to continue.
Right, because
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh yeah.
between
You can get like a good combat and a good roleplay session, especially when you have 4 people. With bigger parties, it's hard to get everything in, but with 4, you can actually get a lot done.
right, and
Yeah.
that combat was going to move a lot faster when like we know what our characters do, and that's
Mhm.
that's
true.
not a
That's
harp
true.
on any of you. Like I know like we haven't used Roll20 in a while. You've never played before, so it's just one of those.
And that's like just getting used to your character too. And it's the same thing with the roleplay. Like your first couple sessions, you're just trying to figure out who your character is and how they interact
Yeah.
with everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're
Yeah,
building
absolutely.
context.
Yeah.
So things are going to move a little slow and clunky at first, but I mean, it is fun. And especially if you do a lot of roleplay early on, like kind of like we did, especially with, what's his face? What do I call him? Whiskers?
The feline.
Whiskers McScam. Yeah.
That was so fun,
What
guys.
say you, Fila?
Yeah. Say the combat and the cat took longer than I expected them to.
And that
Yeah, what
happens
are your
sometimes when you're
thoughts,
having fun.
Troy? I'm interested to hear your thoughts, like what your
That's a good question.
expectations were compared to like what happened.
My thoughts are like I really enjoyed it. I really liked what you guys are building throughout. I never wanted to. Specifically, the only thing that I felt a little weird about was interrupting Matt to like drop the piece of world knowledge, but it is something that would stick in your
That's fine.
brain.
That's fine.
But for the most
I
part,
know.
there's a couple other things I wanted to try to do or get to that didn't pan out, but that's just the nature of the game.
Yeah, well, we had to haggle that cat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And then the
We weren't gonna let him get away. If he was not a cat, that may have played out differently, but he was a cat.
You know
so.
what's funny?
Sorry.
I never said he was a cat. That was just supposed to be a generic background, but now he's a cat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but we're looking at the image and we're feeding
Yeah.
off that. The images are
Yeah.
super important when you're
Where
playing
we're at.
remotely.
Yeah. That's true.
Okay, but
That was
yeah,
fun.
it was like, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Y'all give me some shit to work with, and I will do my best for you all.
All right, that was fun.
That was so fun.
Yeah,
That was
excited
very-
for
Make
next
sure all final note, I suppose. Make sure all your resources are what they need to be right now. If you've already
Yeah,
used
I'm-
sorcery points,
I'm good.
spells,
Right.
because
Yeah.
like when we come back, we're here.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Let's
What does
get
that
that.
mean?
It means like
We're
make
starting
sure
next session in
you've ticked
combat.
off like what you need to check off. Because like if we come
Yeah.
back
Make
and
sure
you're
your
like,
numbers are right.
if we come back and you're like, oh, did I use sorcery points last week? And then it becomes a fucking problem. It
Wait,
becomes,
is it gonna reset
It's
if we log out?
It's not gonna reset. It's just that if you forgot to tick one now, you're not gonna remember next time either.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this is just a
No,
checkup.
I
Make
think
sure
we're
you've
good.
used what you think you've used. All right, all good.
Wait, it says I still have 3 hit dice.
Yeah, see, so shit like that.
I need to move that to 2, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And two
All right.
two
I guess
sorcery
with
points
that
there.
being said, I'm gonna end my stream here.
I am too. For everyone still here, appreciate it. Glad,
See you next time.
We love you guys.
glad you liked it,
Yeah.
Toma.
I hope it was entertaining enough.
All right, guys. It's been a ton of fun. I did have video issues at the very beginning.
No, that was just our first session. It'll be good
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
next time I'll just. I this is the man in chat. I had people texting me, is like, "Hey, it's 7:10. Your stream's not up."
Damn.
I love my friends, man.
That was so fun, guys. I had such a good time.
I did too. I'm not just saying that. I had a fucking blast tonight. Like that,
That
was so much
really
fun.
fun. When you said it was over, I was like, what the fuck?
Cliffhangers are gonna be at the
I
end,
was-
so.
I was like, all right, one more combat and we're done.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Later, guys. Appreciate the chat. It was like, have a nice night, people.
Yeah, it's a
Alright.
nice try.
Good night,
Alright.
y'all.